Well, hello everybody. Welcome to the show today. This is Jordan Quarter Ultimate Edition, and we are doing He-Man. And he does not have the power. Someone else does. But that's okay. That has to be expected in 2021. Nevertheless, glad to have you guys here. I really appreciate it. Please, of course, first things first, thank you to all the artists coming in here. But second thing next, really need you guys to go over there and hit that share button and hit the like button and subscribe too if you haven't done it. I don't know why I bother saying that because you guys know every time I get close to 1,000, I get knocked down 100. But that's all right. The like button and the share is really what we need because we want to have a bunch of people in here today to look at the amazing art we're about to see and also talk about what's going on with He-Man because we have a lot more information. It seems that the NDA on not talking about it is lifted, and therefore we're getting some of these people who got an early screening talking about it. So that should be interesting. Nevertheless, let me go over here and share myself. And whilst I do that, I will turn it over to the absolute best co-host that any person could possibly have. Eric, hi.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, I'm great. I'm glad to have you here. Oh, I'm sorry. Hi, Booster. How you doing, dude?
Hey.
No, you just perfectly clear, you son of a... It's okay, I'm just a co-host now. I've been reduced.
No, that's okay. We love you,
show up on
man.
time.
Well, actually, Booster he's actually a good co-host, dude. I don't know what to tell you. I mean, you know.
Yeah, okay.
But the most important thing you have to understand, Booster, is very early today we have a sighting of a Claudio, and that's what's important.
Found Claudio!
Yeah.
It's Claudio.
It is Claudio.
You know the most important thing about being a co-host is, Chester?
Uh-huh. No? What? Yeah, there it is. Yeah, that's what I mean.
Timing!
Yeah. That's good. That is good. No, timing is important. That's true, Booster. Let me go over here and bring in my chat so I can bring it on the other side and see what's going on. But Booster, how have you been, man? How was your weekend?
I woke up.
Mm-hmm.
I went on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
I searched up a compilation of clips of James from Pokemon.
Mm-hmm.
And I watched that all morning. That was my morning.
Which one is James?
You know, Jesse and James. From Team Rocket.
Oh, right. The gay guy.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. He's the best character because he's like, James.
Well, actually, in the Japanese version, he doesn't sound anything like that. That was kind of interesting choice because I kind of was seeing juxtaposition of the two being, my kids are half Japanese. But nevertheless, Pokemon, I've seen a lot of Pokemon. But we're not talking about Pokemon today, Booster. You know what we're talking about?
What? Who are we talking about? Tell me.
We're talking about She-Man.
She-Man?
Yeah.
Don't you mean He-Man?
No, I don't, because He-Man's basically going to be in the beginning of episode 1 at the end of episode last.
And then it's going to be about Adam, though, right? He's just going to be, dragged along by Teela.
He will be, and he'll be cucked, and he'll have to apologize every 7 minutes. I'll say 7 minutes.
She's going to date rape him. It's going to be a whole thing.
Yeah, it's going to be horrible. Right. And she's got her lesbian friend down, so it'll calm her down. Keep her firm and stable.
Keep her away from the roids.
That was a potential joke. That. I don't know if we should just kind of look over that one. I think we should.
Let's keep going.
All right. Yeah. Well, let's come over here. Let's say hello to the artists and see what's going on today. And we will get into all the stuff that's going on with this very shortly because there's a lot. Actually, and it's all sad and shit. But nevertheless, let's go over here and start out at the top with the letter A. Armoron, hello, sir. How you doing?
I'm going all right.
Now, have you forgiven Booster for being your enemy yet?
No.
No, okay, fair enough.
Why would you do that?
Yeah, it's our shtick. It's our shtick.
That would end
It
that
is,
whole
it
thing.
is,
You
the
bloody
shtick.
a well-known shtick of years now. That's what we've been doing, I guess.
Forever. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, now explain to me, why do we have any rivalry whatsoever amongst Australia and New Zealand, seeing as you guys are literally hatted by a rabid, absolutely crazy Southeast Asian world? Why would you not be the bestest of buddies?
Because the Aussies are a pack of cunts.
Okay then.
Uh,
All right. We got right to it there, didn't we? All right.
Whatever lets you sleep at night.
Anyway, Amran, we are talking about He-Man, sir. Now, you're not a particularly old fella, but you might know He-Man.
I might.
Maron. He's older than me.
Is he?
Like an old guy, yeah.
Well, then,
How
all
old
right,
do you
then.
think I am?
I thought you were
How
like
old?
36, 37.
No,
32.
no.
A few of you are older than me.
No, I'm
Well,
definitely the oldest here.
I know you are.
But all right, so you definitely fall in. You probably like Rick here. You grew up in the He-Man age.
Yes. So the show was premiere. I was in the 80s, and the show was on first time, and I watched it when it was on for the first time ever.
So, what was your favorite
on
character?
Television. I didn't have a favorite character.
You didn't. Okay. Now I saw a bunch of episodes, but I was kind of more in the background because my brother was watching it. He's 5 years younger.
I was more Transformers. I'm more of a Transformers. Yeah, so I didn't have any of the toys of He-Man, Masters of the Universe. So.
See, I was all about Thundar the Barbarian and Silverhawks. That was my thing. Yeah, I love Silverhawks. But my brother liked it, so I have seen a bunch of He-Man. I just wasn't, it was on the background, and it was fine. I think I was just a touch too old to really get into it. But nevertheless, I saw it and I caught it. And one of the things I noticed and I'm not even a fan, right? But one thing I did notice was that nearly every episode had a rather important female involved in the story. Am I wrong?
Prince Adam?
That? Well, the Prince Adam and Teela, and there was like the bird lady, and
the sorceress.
The sorceress, and there was like this queenie lady,
Orko.
Orko.
Oh, Orko, yeah, Orko is very important.
And there was this evil lady, and then there was like a couple other ladies. But my point being, and you got to correct me because I'm not an expert, but in my recollection, there were a lot of women on the show.
It was.
Yeah, there was a fair amount. There was definitely more guys,
that's true.
There was.
Monsters though as well, weren't there?
Yeah, there were. But the women weren't in the background monsters? Cooking or something. I seem to remember they're out front fighting. Matter of fact,
dude, that would be such a better show. I'd love that. That'd be so
well, though, I seem to recall He-Man having a woman next to him with a fighting a lot. I seem to remember that.
That was Teela.
And the sorceress helped out when she could. Yeah, it was all sorts of stuff. Yeah. And obviously, Evil Lynn was one of the baddest.
So I guess what I'm getting at is it wasn't just only man show. There were.
No.
Okay,
it's
good.
Just stupid politics.
Yeah, that's
nowadays.
That's what I thought. But it doesn't matter. We're gonna get through here. We'll get started here in a second. Amran, who are you drawing today? What's your plan?
We'll see. I don't know yet.
Well, can I make a suggestion?
Yeah, what?
I think Evil Lynn needs to be teaching Teela how to lesbian.
I'm drawing Evil Lynn.
how to lesbian.
Oh yeah, you can draw that. I'm definitely
how to lipstick lesbian.
Yes, I think that's what you need to do. Yeah, Evil
Okay.
Lynn needs to be an
scissoring or something.
Yeah,
That's what's going to happen.
Yes.
Keep in mind, I have scissoring. I have scissoring character. 3D poses.
That's good.
Of course you do.
Keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't noticed and you haven't been here before, and we do hope you hit that share button and let people get in here. But this is a PG-13 plus show. This is not for babies and certainly not for children.
Not for Mike.
Oh God,
yeah, no, don't do that. But we will get into all the other details here shortly. But we do keep in mind we also do it all along, and we'd love to see you do that. Let me move down the line here real quick and find out what people are doing. We got Rick Piper here from Cross Comics. Has been drawn forever. Love to have you here, dude. He was here for the Skeletor. Glad to have him back. Another fan of He-Man. So what's up, Rick? What are you doing today?
I'm gonna drop He-Man, and I'm gonna try and get Battle Cat in there.
That's awesome.
His way of getting around.
Yeah, no.
Pimp the Ride.
Cringer, I remember that name.
Cringer, yeah.
That sounds.
I've still got that freaking toy.
Yeah, no, they had some cool toys. That's true.
All right, I've got them all in the attic.
Let's move down here. Elrod, sir. Now, seeing as you just had your 333rd birthday last Tuesday, I don't know if you caught the He-Man. You might have missed it.
Yeah, I was of the age.
Oh, were you? And therefore, tell us all about your favorite He-Man character.
Really, I have one because they're just toys. They don't have characters. There's blank slates for kids to play with. And then the cartoon came along and ruined all that with its politics.
Fair enough. That is true. They were toys with comics in them. That was a cool thing about He-Man. They had little comic books in them, dude. And back in that early 80s, there were a lot of toys with comics in them. That was a cool thing. Why did they stop that?
That's all I have.
Money.
Well, dude, I remember
has
getting
a lot to do with
expenses.
Oh, maybe.
And you
it has a lot to do with the
you have to pay the artist,
the parent
and the writer too.
Go ahead, Alan.
the parents were all mad about cartoons selling toys to kids. The parents ruined everything.
Oh, dude, that was
Yeah,
a clever
fair enough.
observation. Good job. You get 2 points. No, I'll give you 3. But I actually remember getting a comic book in my cereal box. It fit perfect. You guys ever get a comic in your cereal box? I have. But anyway,
Batman.
You know what I got on my cereal box, Chester?
Crack
Age of Empires.
Age of Empires. Ooh. All right, I want that cereal box. Very nice, dude.
That was a promotion for a while.
That's awesome, dude. What's wrong with that? That's badass. Elrod, what are we going to do today, dude?
I have no idea.
He has no idea. It will be something
I'm gonna
that has
take a
claws, I
character and
think.
make it look cool.
Yeah. Well, that's the cool thing about He-Man. You could really make anything you want, you know. The good thing is I know I have a couple people in here that can tell me what the actual story of He-Man is, because I have no freaking clue. Anyway, moving on.
There isn't one.
I'm sure there is one. There must be. There always is.
Nope. There's about 50,000 of them because it changes every year.
Oh, does
It's all fan fiction.
Yeah. Actually,
That's what happens when you have a blank slate of a toy.
was-
Every kid that plays with the toy has their own story. So then when those kids grow up and get writing powers, they all write a different story.
Fair enough, though. Fair enough. And that's kind of the power of toys. I wish kids played with them more.
And
Anyway,
that's why
JD.
everybody's all like ass hurt over like all these cartoons because they think it's supposed to be their personal story. It's like, nah, it's really not. It was just a toy.
Yeah, no, I understand that sentiment, and you're correct in the sentiment. But a lot of the things we're seeing have nothing to do with what you just said. They have more to do with identity
it does.
politics.
Fans are freaking stupid.
Well, yeah, but these people are intentionally trying to piss people off, though, dude. They are. You know that.
That's mainly from the fan side that wants to fan flames that aren't there because they're making money from it.
I don't agree.
Yeah,
Anyway,
trying to do
JD, what character are you doing today?
I'm gonna do kind of He-Man with Castle Grayskull in the background or something. This is just a drawing I just
That sounds
practiced
good.
with.
No, do that. That's a good idea.
Also, what introduced me to He-Man was the 2000 and X cartoon. You know, the one from the 2000s.
Oh,
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
That was pretty cool. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that one. It was
Yeah.
pretty cool. But I never bought the toys, due to the fact I was too old for them. I wasn't old enough to get back into buying stuff.
That's okay.
You
When you get
old for
older-
toys?
I know, right?
Oh, I kind of get what he meant though. It's like he wanted to get them as collectibles, but he didn't have the money. But he wasn't a kid, so he didn't get bought them as toys. That kind of makes sense to me.
Oh, I didn't catch that. Thank you very much. Yeah, because I was saying, as an adult, I still buy toys. They're just more expensive now.
Yeah,
But anyway, that sounds good, JD. I think that's a great idea. Keenma, ma'am, you are young, however, and I will reduce you by 10 years because I love you. So a girl in her 20s is no way, possibly, that she would know anything about He-Man. So what are you going to reach for today?
Well, for one, I'm not in my 20s. Thank you very much.
In her teens.
Just for you.
Holy,
she's breaking it.
Probably draw a Skeletor.
Yeah, just you be quiet, Booster. I know how to talk to the ladies.
Apparently not. She totally just deflected your attempt.
She's just being humble. She's just being humble. Go ahead, Kim.
No, I'm just drinking.
She's humbling you, Chester.
Is that the first time? Go ahead, Kim.
Oh.
Tell me what's up.
No, I'm probably gonna draw a Skeletor or something.
Oh, fair enough. Fair enough.
I'll figure it out.
Yeah. Oh no, it's a good character. It definitely is. Rabbit, what are you doing
We had
today?
a Skeletor for D&Q. I just remembered.
We did. Yeah, we did. We did Skeletor.
Yeah.
But
that was one of our first.
And Rabbit's not allowed to do Skeletor this time, so he has to do something different.
I am doing something different. I'm doing Evil Lyn.
Ooh, is she going to be a sexy Evil Lyn?
She's going to be a portrait because, like I said, I've been busy
Fair
enough.
2 hours.
I
get it.
I'm not really. I wasn't really. I almost missed the show, so I thought, you know what, fuck yeah. I had a glass of wine, chill out. I'll draw some Evil Lyn. I was going to do a trap jaw, but I just think it would take me too long.
Oh, okay. Let's come down here to Alan from the Howl Comics. He was last week's winner, and no, he wasn't. No, that was Armoron.
What are you on about? Armoron.
Yeah, it was you. Yeah, it was you. I was right. I was
Everyone
right.
hates you, Armoron.
Yeah.
For
That's
God's
what
sake.
also look at Skeletor. Well, the point is, Mike canceled because it was you. It's your fault.
It's usually me.
No, Mike wasn't there at all. He was.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Mike. But love you. Sir, what are we doing for He-Man?
What's happening? Psst, 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 psst.
Wow.
Oh, I'm gonna do a companion piece to this. This is Skeletor Triumphant, so I'm gonna do
Tila
I'm gonna draw an old man He-Man.
Oh, there you go.
Cool, like
That's
Old Man
cool.
Conan,
That's
like
cool.
the Warlord
That's cool.
version.
I like it.
Oh,
I
like
like
Old
it.
Man Wolverine type thing.
Yeah, no,
Clever.
makes sense. Eric Kane put his screen up after, so let me go back to Eric real quick. Eric, I know you and I really don't know He-Man very well, but what are you doing?
No, I don't know the lore. I did watch the cartoon quite a bit.
Did you? No, I didn't see it.
Yeah,
My brother watched it.
Yeah. Well, I think my brother had the toys, but I did sit down and watch cartoon. So, I'm going to draw Sorceress. I was going to do, the man with his Prince Valiant haircut, but I'm going to go for the Sorceress.
Oh, there you go. That's cool.
Maybe throw Orko in the background.
Oh yeah, no, got to have an Orko somewhere. That's true. And Booster has promised that today he is drawing, so that's good. That's good.
You better draw at least 2 characters. You've been practicing recently.
That's good.
Yeah, but you've been drawing your own comic, remember? I've seen pictures.
Have you seen my designs?
Yeah, I did. The car with the legs in the air at the back. It was great.
Yeah,
Ooh, nice.
no, not legs. It was treads.
Let's keep moving here. We got to get it started. Mike, 2-Banana Mike, sir, what's up?
Oh, sorry, couldn't get the Discord hooked up. Had too much going on, so you guys are gonna have to deal with the iPad for one more week.
That's fine.
Oh no.
But I'm looking at making a Clerks joke because, like the rest of you, I have absolutely no hope for this show, nor do I care. So I've moved on from childhood properties. They're better off left in the memory hole for the most part.
That's basically true. Yeah.
Yeah. There's some fun memories, but the rest of it, you turn on and watch it, and you're going, I watched garbage.
Someone's missing.
But anyway, yeah, I'm making a Clerks joke tonight, so I'm getting my layout going here.
All right, sweet, rock on. Can't wait to see it, dude. And then last but certainly not least, we have the Golden Boy himself, Zach. What you doing today?
Hello. I don't know what I'm doing. It was He-Man.
Draw Kevin Smith crying.
Oh, there you do.
No, that's such a waste of time. That's such a waste of time.
John Michael's cheesy and crying and.
Well, maybe you should do one of the obscure characters, like one of the Beastmen or something like that.
Stinkor.
something.
Guy with two heads.
Lockjaw. Isn't that Lockjaw? Isn't there like a character called Lockjaw?
There is one called Lockjaw, yeah.
Draw Skeletor jacking off in He-Man's porridge.
No. Maybe.
You watched the Forrest Kids video, didn't you?
Maybe.
You watched
Do an OG Tilo with the snake head.
Oh, there you go.
Ooh,
Wow, Armoron is ready. He's prepared.
Yeah, there we go.
We're going 3D today, bitches. All right.
Nice.
But Booster, I'm going to leave it right where it is. And you go ahead and count this shit down. Go ahead, dude.
I have to count down? Okay. 3, 2, 1. I have the power!
There you go. That's perfect. Perfect countdown for
Armoron drawing Scizor.
Yeah, he is doing Scizor. Yes.
Scizor.
No, what are you doing, Alron? Go back to the 3D model. Color it.
Scizor.
No, I'm not doing that.
Why? That's perfect. Anyway, once again, just to give the heads up, of course, this is Drone and Quarter Ultimate Edition. It's a 2-hour show. We have no restrictions here whatsoever, unlike other shows. These guys can use color. They can do whatever they want. We also are a PG-13 plus show. Therefore, these guys have the freedom to do as they like. And during this time, we're also hoping that you guys will do your favorite draw along. And we're going to take those when you're done with your drawing along, giving you your best He-Man character or He-Man-esque scene or whatever you want to do. And Booster, where are they going to put that? Where's that go when they're done with that?
Why, that would go on the hashtag DNQFE, of course.
Yes, that's right.
Hey there.
QFE.
Subscribe or like and follow the QFE via Twitter.
No, you should do that.
Yeah,
And
it's so close to 500. We need to get it to 500.
Oh wow, that's pretty good actually. Yeah.
Are you like in control of that account now, Rabbit?
I'm not the only one that does stuff on it. I've just got control of it if I want to do stuff.
Oh, that's cool.
Sweet.
And also, one of the mods over here in the chat, if you guys could drop I guess it doesn't. You know, it's pretty easy to find hashtag DNQFE. But I would appreciate if you drop the Discord link. That would be useful. Because clearly Twitter is shit, so that's done. Facebook is also shit, so that is done. And we need a place to communicate, and it sounds like Discord's the place to go for right now.
I'm doing that because I don't know I have to go and do it in the middle of drawing, because I can get the link if I need to. Just let me know.
I can do all that, but first I do have things to show off, Chester.
Oh, you do? All right. Well, let me get up here and we'll get to it. These guys are starting to draw. Let's
Show
get
it.
their foundations going. So, all right, go ahead.
All right, you looking?
I am looking.
So, are you sure we want to see what?
Probably
Booster
not,
has
Rick.
to show up?
We never ask those questions, Rick.
First off, I've been designing vehicles, right? That's what I've been doing with my spare time. So you know, here I have a sleek little tri-tread motorized vehicle here, right?
Why are the handlebars somebody's? I guess they're not. It's someone's ass.
See, I'm telling you, that's what it is.
It's an ass.
Here, right? No.
Was it Eric?
That's a sweet engine. That's a sweet engine, Chester.
I thought it was a little stick figure riding a bigger guy.
It's really not like until you see the redraw of it. What's his
No,
name?
it's a sweet little
That's really
engine.
cool.
Right? And he's got little handlebars here. And then he's got like 3 treads, right? You know, he's got 2 treads coming out the front, 1 in the back, right? Here's a very satisfied customer. He's happy with his purchase.
Yeah, clearly.
And then, you know, I passed this image to Shabby, and, you know, he added a few details to it, right? You know, just a little bit.
That looks awesome.
Yeah.
So kind of a good beginning, and then he made it better.
Wow.
Yeah, it looks a bit better. It's all right.
You know, everybody claps for Shabby. Claps for Shabby. Come on now.
Claps for Shabby.
Come on now. That's
We're very inspired by Sean Gordon Murphy. We love his vehicle designs and shit.
Yeah.
He draws awesome vehicles.
So does Shabby.
And he's quite enjoying as well. So, you know, this is alright. This is kind of stuff you could expect in a certain comic book coming from a certain little Kiwi and a certain little chick.
Wait to see the main character. That's what I'm waiting for.
Oh, he's getting to
the main character. He looks kind of like Noctis. I designed him when I was 14. Don't judge me.
Well, you're not going to show us the main character? What are you doing? Come on. Let's see it.
Not yet.
Oh, he just shut it down.
No. Oh, I like it. It's good. You should keep it a bit of a mystery.
It's the title.
That's clever.
Oh,
the
wow, look,
title is
Alron's doing
Obsidian.
the classic She-Ra.
Ooh,
Not She-Ra,
I'm not.
Teela,
some
sorry.
naughty shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
classic Teela.
Classic.
I might
You know,
change it up a bit.
I did put together a couple pictures. Maybe I should show them. Here, of course, is a great little art of He-Man. It almost looks a little Frazetta-esque or Valio-esque or Bell-esque. It's not, but it's trying to be. It's not a bad little piece of art. Then of course, you got the bad guys here. I don't know all their names, but there's like an Etten type character, a lizard type guy. There's but he's got crab claws. Then we have another snaky guy. We got a troll, I guess. We got a cyborg of some kind.
Have you honestly never watched He-Man? That's
Well, like I said, my
Sounds like
brother
it.
did. I did see some episodes, but I just don't know anything about him. I know Skeletor. I know He-Man.
That's it.
Well, let's see.
Actually, there's some.
I know who all those characters are.
I imagine you do. Yeah, it's your generation, dude.
Yeah, Pixel Dan's actually wrote a book about the toy line.
Oh, Whiplash.
Who's the spiky
alligator
one?
guy?
Rick. Who's the spiky one?
That's
Spikor.
Porcupine or.
Of course it is. And who's the Cyclopsy guy?
Oh no, it's Spikor. What is his name? Spikor. Which guy?
Triclops.
Triclops.
The guy
Cyclops
with
is
all
the
this.
cycloptic one.
Not a cycloptic. He's
Webstore
tricloptic.
is the spider guy.
'Cause he's
right
got three
behind
eyes.
Spikor.
Oh, I
Yeah, they switch around.
see. Oh, I see.
The thing with its eye spins around and it's got 3 different eyes.
Well, all right. Now, since we're getting into this conversation, I'm showing this picture, and I'll get to the art here in a minute, guys. Don't worry about that. But here's my question, Rick, and anybody who has the answer. What's the deal? What's the story? What's going on?
In the original,
bad guys.
in
They're
the
good guys,
original,
and they're fighting for stuff.
Well, thank you, Elrod, but I'd rather get it from the fan.
Primarily for Castle Grayskull.
You're getting it from a real fan, yeah.
Oh, fair enough. All right, right. Go ahead,
That's what
Rick.
it's about.
in the original, I was just saying, in the original, there wasn't much of a storyline other than, Skeletor was trying to take over Grayskull, so he could conquer, get all the power of Grayskull to conquer Eternia.
So why?
Grayskull is obviously his house.
Well, yeah, obviously, but
No,
why is it
because
important?
Grayskull is like some ancient castle that's filled with secrets.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Because Eternia in the beginning is sort of like maybe Earth, but thousands of years in the future, possibly.
No,
Like a post-apocalyptic type thing.
He-Man's mother is actually from Earth.
Well, that's from the cartoon. You were talking about the original storyline.
Well, I was talking about that's in the cartoon too. But even in the cartoon, which is more what I was talking about, it's just they're fighting over Grayskull, basically.
Yeah, they're fighting over who gets to take over the secrets of Grace.
Huh. Well,
actually, they're already in the hand.
Well, guys,
Riveting.
My question, and exactly, Zach. My question is this: I had a bunch of shows I grew up watching, and they all had story themes, like Thundar the Barbarian. There's been a post-apocalyptic situation, and during the course of the season, 2 seasons, I think, or 3, 2 or 3, we come to find out what happened. There's an actual story, right? Even it's like Silverhawks had a story. Ulysses had a story. I mean, all these shows I grew up watching, there was a even Thundercats had a story. I mean, there was something, there was stuff going on. There was reasons things were happening. Are you telling me He-Man has no reasons?
Actually, there is.
It's just protecting. He's like the
different stuff going on.
like the one chosen to protect the secrets of the castle.
So the castle's secrets need protecting. And what are those secrets?
We don't know.
Well, they're secret, Chester.
Oh, Jesus.
There's a lot of skeletons in those closets of that castle.
And why does Skeletor, why is he a skeleton?
He tried to kill his dad,
looks cool.
kill He-Man's dad, and it didn't work out.
Well, it
What
never
was that?
tells you in it.
Tried to kill He-Man's dad, but it didn't work out because the poison hit his
that was
face
from the
and destroyed
2000.
That's in the 2002. They never tell
that's-
you original as far as I.
Huh. And
Because
why
it was
are they
cool
called
at
the
the
masters
time,
of
man.
the universe?
I don't
Because
know.
they want
sounds
to be masters
cool.
of the universe.
That
Because they
sounds
want the
cool.
power, dude.
Are you
And it
telling
sounds-
me?
the
Because
creators.
Are you serious? Are you
Oh,
telling me
there's
this
the
show
word
is
Power
just
Lord.
cool factor and nothing else? Are you shitting me?
Yep.
Holy
Nope.
fuck.
Yeah.
That's the 90s.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's,
Alright.
that's
Really
early 80s
matter
and
about
90s.
anything
That's
they do to
everything. That's all it was.
That's the 80s.
Yeah.
It was for kids, remember?
Yeah, well,
Yeah, we didn't need
my
a
shows
need
were for
reason.
kids
Comics and
too, dude,
cartoons.
but they had stories. I mean,
Well,
Ulysses.
what's the difference between that and G.I. Joe?
Well,
Hey,
G.I.
hold
Joe.
on now.
G.I. Joe had story plots, though. But you're right, though.
It
You
had
are
probably
right.
had
You are
some,
right.
but Transformers was the same.
Yeah.
Transformers is
Are you
amazing.
just
Some of
discovering
it's
that your
great.
shows were only for fucking toys? Because that's literally that's all they were
Yeah.
for, man.
No, they weren't.
Yeah.
I
They
just
were
named off a
just to
bunch of
sell
my favorite
toys,
shows,
bro.
and they had
They
stories.
had, bro. Think of something like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, right? They designed the toys before they designed the fucking characters or stories
Dude,
around
that's
them.
so far past my
Actually-
era.
Actually,
Well,
the Teenage
Thundar
Mutant Ninja
literally
Turtles
is me
were
as a
existing
kid.
before it was
only
a comic
had
book.
story because they weren't allowed to have toys because the law did not allow them to have toys.
Oh well, but there was. So you're saying that after that era, coming in like the 80s into the 90s, it shifted into just simply
Yeah.
selling cool stuff for toys. Oh,
Well, Thundar was right on the cusp. Like at the time they made that, you weren't allowed to advertise toys on cartoons.
oh, okay.
It makes
You
sense.
really
That's
wanna-
why Return of the Jedi was made,
And
right?
then, like,
I mean, that was
after
all
that
about
was
toys.
canceled,
People talking
that law
nonsense.
changed, and you could advertise toys on cartoons. You just had to have a little message in it. That's why at the end of He-Man they had that little moral. We're like, don't pick
That's
on
true.
Billy just because he wants to be a florist. He's
Oh.
just like you.
And with the
He likes
famously with
softer
G.I. Joe as
things.
well.
Yeah, that's why they did that.
Pork chop sandwiches.
He-Man
no,
will come
G.I.
along
Joe
and say
did that.
things like,
That's true.
"Don't eat
Well,
things off the floor after 5 seconds."
Huh.
On Netflix, there's a series called The Toys That Made
Toys
Us.
Who Made Us,
Hey.
yeah.
Yeah, I saw
Yeah,
that
watch
one.
that show. Yeah, watch that,
They
and
do
it'll
the-
tell you
the-
exactly.
Yeah, it did a whole thing on He-Man, and they were just trying to compete with somebody, so they came up with the idea of He-Man, and then
Mostly the Star Wars.
Star
toys.
Wars.
So
That's
Eric,
why
you
it's
and I
Star
are
Wars
lucky
with
then.
Barbarian stuff.
Yeah, why?
Well, because our shows, there were actual stories to them, dude. I still remember them. I mean, they weren't just selling. Matter of fact, I didn't own any toys of this stuff I liked.
I don't know if they made toys of
I
some
don't
of the
think
stuff
they
we
did.
liked.
Yeah.
Till later. I mean, I did have a lot of G.I. Joes. I'll admit that because I did follow G.I. Joe quite a bit. The comic book, the cartoon, and the toy.
I had a big old tall G.I. Joe. He was like a foot or so tall.
Yeah, you had the 60s.
Yeah, it was my
Tell me
uncle.
about
He
it.
You
was
are
cool.
older than me.
You're very old.
Yeah, it was cool though. I liked it. But anyway, I need to get back over to the art. So let me finish this real quick. Now, I didn't know who Teela was because the big hot topic is Teela. And I went and looked it up, and I found this picture of Teela, and I'm like, oh yeah, I know this girl because she was always with He-Man. She was constantly with
Yeah.
him.
Call him the shot.
Well, she was his bodyguard, and she was the captain of the guard.
Yeah. So I mean, I saw her all the time. So what the hell are they talking about? Women representation. She was already represented.
It's called outrage marketing.
Either that or
That
It-
makes
it's
sense.
called
That
the
makes
God.
sense, Elrod. Yeah.
It's called They
That
Don't Know
too.
What the
They
Heck
know
They're
how to
talking
put you
about. They know nothing about the
That
show,
too.
thinking they did.
Yeah.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah. But I do remember this character very clearly. But now she's all about this. She's a lesbian now. I don't recall her being a
Oh,
lesbian.
she's got the
No,
Limit.
she wasn't.
she's got the haircut of the Nazi sympathizer.
Honestly,
She does.
I would let her throw me around a little. It's
Well, yeah, but we
kind of
understand
awesome.
your history with crack whores as well, sir.
I would let her snoo me.
That's fair.
Break my pelvis.
Okay.
She'll make a vagina.
It's just sad, really, is what it is. It's pretty sad. Anyway, come back over here to the art, as I show the art here, we see that Armoron is he's doing the classic.
Trying to get this stream
back online. Yeah,
Yeah.
and there's nothing suggestive at all about that pommel knob. Not at all.
No,
Yeah, mushroom handled sword.
Yeah.
avert your eyes, children.
Let's come down and see what Cross is doing. Hey, he's getting his outline in. He-Man large and in charge, Rick.
Thank you.
Now, Well, I go through here and show the art booster. I haven't been paying very close attention to it, but basically, what it's you correct me if I'm wrong, but from what I
Yes.
have seen, it seems like you had a bunch of rumors coming out, which we see all the time, and some people's rumors are more reliable than others. And these rumors were saying that He-Man in the beginning, in the first episode, he breaks the sword to keep Skeletor from getting it, even though ultimately Skeletor gets in charge, so he can't be He-Man anymore. Teela gets mad because she wasn't told that Adam was He-Man. Spoilers. And she's convinced to go on the journey to do something, somehow, get the sword back, I'd assume. And during that journey, she takes charge and she succeeds. Adam's being dragged along with her, and at the end, they get the sword back, and He-Man takes out Skeletor. That's the general gist of it. And of course,
Sounds like it,
somebody
yeah.
has to be a lesbian. So there you go. That's
So it
just
sounds
modern
just like the
politics.
80s stuff.
Well, no, that's what I've heard.
bad.
Now, at juxtaposed to that, I heard here for quite a while Kevin Smith coming out saying, no, that's not true. No. He's okay, fine. Which definitely put some confusion. But now, because the NDAs are up and people are able to speak freely who have seen it already, they're all saying, no, that's exactly what it is. It's exactly as I just described it. So,
Yes.
am I correct?
Yeah, no, that's pretty
I've
much
not
spot on,
watched it.
sadly.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
I was hoping that I was actually hoping that they were incorrect. I'll be honest, because I wanted a good show because I think it looks cool. And to be honest, I'm still gonna watch it because I like the look of the animation. Right?
it does look
Is it
good.
the whole
like-
show though, or is it like part of the story? You know what I mean? It's
I
like
don't know.
the first half or something.
No, it sounds like what I just explained to you is season 1. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So yeah,
yeah,
they're
they're-
changing it.
Okay.
10 episodes. They've broken them up into 5 each. The first 5 are going to show right away. Then they are going to announce the other 10 at a later date, or the other 5 at a later
Okay,
date.
I see.
All right.
I'm
now-
gonna, and I'll be honest, I'm gonna pirate it. I don't want to give them money.
That's fair
I'll just
enough.
flat out tell you,
Um,
I'm pirating this shit. Fuck
but-
you, Kevin Smith.
Here's my question
Kevin James,
for you
Kevin
guys.
Smith.
Here's my question. Whatever. It looks to me like Teela was always part of the show anyway, so I don't really get the problem. She was an important character. I'm pretty sure she was. So I don't really care
It
much about
generates
any of
free
that.
commercials.
Well, I understand this stupid identity politics, and they're trying to piss people off intentionally. I get all that, but besides that, I don't care
bad
about that
idea.
But a
because
lot of people
what's
want
new?
to be
What's
pissed off.
new?
That's the ones that just make free commercials.
Yeah, that's true. They are helping them advertise, but I don't care about that, Elrod. My question is this: why in the hell would Kevin Smith be lying for months? What's the
Hopefully
game?
not.
I don't know. He said this was the
Actually,
story like 2 years ago, so it's not really
Because-
lying. He
Yeah.
just keeps changing the story.
Maybe it was Mattel. Maybe they pressured him to lie about it. Who knows?
Mhm.
Does Mattel
He's told
still
like he's
exist?
given like 20
Yes, it
different
does.
like.
Yeah, they
What,
brought,
it's not
they
going
brought
to
it
be
back.
anything. It's just going to be a
Back
bunch of
He-Man,
fans.
so they didn't want to mess it up.
I would imagine
You know,
that's
like-
true. But yeah,
because
but
it's Kevin Smith and that's all he can do.
yeah, but see, the thing is, whatever he said in the past is fine. But over the past several months, people have been making direct accusations, and he has come out directly and said, "No, Teela, it's not about Teela. No, she's
Yeah,
not
he
a
probably had
lesbian.
to, though.
No,
It's probably like a
directly,
contract thing.
right? Maybe it is, but I'm
Probably-
just saying,
probably
why
when
would
he
he do
dropped-
that though?
when he-
That is freaking career suicide,
Probably
dude.
because when he dropped all of that stuff like 2 years ago, he wasn't supposed to. So they're like, yeah, make a retraction
Fair enough.
public, blah, blah, blah. Because, he wants to keep his job.
Yeah, but dude, that's gonna piss people off, man.
He's been
I don't
pissing
care.
people off for years.
Yeah,
That's fair
it's
enough.
gonna. I mean, no matter
Fair
what
enough,
it is,
fair
it's gonna
enough.
piss like 1,000% of the people off. Like I said, everybody wants their own version because nostalgia.
Yeah, but
So
now,
no one can
Elrod,
be
I understand
truly
your
happy.
point. I do get your point. However,
Mhm.
you can't deny that they are intentionally pissing people off. Now, if they're doing it because they think there's some monetary gain on the back of it, free press and free attention, fine. But you have to admit that they're intentionally trying to piss people off. And not just with this one, with everything.
I don't know
That's
because
true.
that's kind of a reach because most of the people that seem to be super pissed off are pissed off for like a living, so it's hard to judge.
No, I get
I'm not
that.
going to deny
I get
that.
that. I
Yeah,
get
that's
that.
true.
I'm
Yeah.
not going to deny. He's got a point there.
I get that.
Stop bothering with a lot of the people.
But
You watch
however,
it and
just
see. It's either crap or it's good in your own opinion. Generally, I find.
Yeah,
I do find that a lot of these advertisements are relying on outrage for free advertisement, though.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
do agree with that, Chester.
But I do agree with that, and I understand that.
fine,
But in a way, I feel, and I'm not saying you're wrong, but I feel you're basically pointing to the piss on the floor and blaming it, and not the person who fucking pissed.
No, you're just being too sensitive about a fucking cartoon, dude.
It's not just a cartoon, dude. It's comic books.
is.
It's board games. It's every single solitary category, dude.
Do you think
everything
things like D&D have
overblown
been
and not
ruined
true.
because of it?
Yes, dude. Every single thing has been attacked.
I think
Everything.
the Gathering
Most of that is
specifically is something
overblown
I
and not
like.
true.
But it is true,
It's just
dude.
no, it's just the people you follow and believe without questioning or doing your own research cite like 4 or 5 different examples instead of the thousands that are out there.
I own the products. They're in right here next to me,
Huge
dude.
difference.
They're right here. I have visual evidence.
Right. And there is stuff like that out there, but the majority of it isn't like that. A lot of it's projection.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. It doesn't mean they're not wrong either, right?
Fair, yeah,
They're
that's
making
true. I mean,
money
there's
off the
some stuff
videos.
that people have cried about that I've watched.
Yeah, they're
on
crying about it and they're making their money off the video, but doesn't mean they're wrong. So a lot of this shit is shit.
then- yeah, there is a lot of shit as well. It's some people cry wolf about some stuff and then some stuff spot on. It just seems to be
Yeah.
a lot of
Yeah,
franchises
I mean,
have
you're
been
gonna be
ruined by
right,
it
like-
either way.
Yeah, it doesn't
Well,
hurt
actually-
either side because the ones they cry about just get more attention.
All right, but I understand your take on it, but and I get the edgelordy thing.
Oh, he's totally right.
However,
No, it's not
there's
edgelordy
clearly
at
an
all. That's
agenda,
your
dude.
department.
You know there is. Anyway, let me read the
Yeah,
chat
there
here.
might be.
Oh, there definitely is. But let me read the chat here because there's definitely opinion in the chat. So let's see here. Let's see. Joe says He-Man is
What
a
about, have
barbarian.
you watched the 80s cartoon?
Yeah.
That shit is all agenda, dude. It's all like super woke liberal politics of the time.
I don't really know. I didn't really watch it. Like I
Yeah.
said, I saw a few episodes. That's why I asked you guys because I don't know. Anyway, Joe says He-Man is a barbarian from the Eternia tribe. Okay, the planet's inhabitants are
Mhm.
dealing with the aftermath of the Great Wars. Okay, so it's a little bit post-apocalyptic. All right.
Yep.
Which
That's the original storyline.
Oh, okay. Which devastated the civilizations that once ruled supreme over all lesser beings. Oh, okay, interesting. Yeah, Thundar was cool. I like Thundar the Barbarian. That was fun. Remember when Tila was hot? Jiminy says. Yeah, well, you know that's something you definitely can't have. You can't have pretty women anymore, I guess. Me Grimlock says, not true, Booster. The TMT comics existed before the toys or cartoons. Oh,
That's true.
shout out.
I was right.
You did.
True there. Yeah, you got it.
And they were
respond to that
violent?
saying that only a few of the characters were originally made in the comic books, right? Some of the other supporting characters for the cartoon were made as toys first and then added to the cartoon, right? And
Yeah, they followed the
oh my god, I almost forgot there a little.
He-Man did the same
And not
thing.
to mention that a lot of things were very different from the comic, right? Like they all had red bandanas for the longest time in the comics.
Yeah, no, that's
And
true.
that was changed for
is
the
true.
cartoons. Makes a lot of things were, and also the level of violence was changed for the cartoons.
Yeah, they also. Yeah, I was about to say they also killed and used their weapons in the comics.
Yeah.
But
That's
let's
true.
be fair though, the cartoons would have made it famous though.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no one knew about the comic.
Oh, I wouldn't say nobody.
Nobody.
That's kind of true, Thundaro. He says Thundar was about Niburi before anyone about Uber nerds knew about Niburi. Yeah, well, Sitchin's work came out in the 70s, and it certainly had an effect. Many movies and many stories kind of took the idea. And that's what science fiction writers do. They take various philosophies or ideas or potential new texts, and they write about it. I mean, that's what they do. So, Joe says, I have a totally different experience of He-Man's backstory. My mom got me a subscription in the 80s of a He-Man magazine. Oh, interesting. Which had articles and stuff with backstory. Oh, that's interesting, Joe. Oh my, we're so lucky our cartoons had stories with capital S. Yeah, and you all need Playboy for articles, right? Yeah, but see, I'm coming from a point of ignorance, Joe. Because I assumed He-Man had a story. I'm not sitting. I'm not doing. I get the joke, but I didn't know.
Playboy
That's
had
80s
articles?
cartoons, dude. 80s cartoons were notorious for just being toy adverts.
Yeah,
That's sad
a
because
big-
I grew up with that. That sucks.
They had a basic story arc, and then it was just each episode was whatever.
Yeah, okay, I get it now. I understand it now. Let's see here. Grimlock says that Teal had a crush on He-Man, but thought Adam was a cowardly goofball, which was probably what would piss her
Lois
off then.
Lane.
Oh, makes sense. Okay. Yeah, I get that. Probably because She-Ra show didn't sell toys, Pablo said. Okay, I don't know. Oh no, I forgot to read sketchbook. He-Man had no overarching story arc. A series of adventures revolving around He-Man to protect the protector of Grayskull and all its power. Hence the transformation yell by the power. So, okay. Oh, okay. So some technology or magic in Grayskull was empowering the sword. Is that what I'm hearing?
Right.
Oh,
right.
okay.
The original tagline for the toys was "When science meets magic."
Oh, okay.
That's why they got like powered vehicles and stuff
Yeah,
like
like
that.
the-
Like,
And the tank or whatever it was called.
That makes sense.
Panther
Okay,
is
so
bit-
so
no,
maybe
I'm on the wrong fucking anime now. Ignore me.
so maybe Thundercats was.
I had a
taking
dude
off-
named Fistor.
Oh, perfect. So maybe Thundercats was taking kind of off of He-Man then, because they had that aspect going on too.
Yeah, that's what just threw me. Yeah, maybe it did.
Huh.
I know Thundercats
Yeah, they
better
were.
than
They were
He-Man.
cashing in on all that craze at the time.
All right.
Well, lots of cartoons back then had some sort of power sword in it too.
Because they're cool.
not
I
just-
get it. Yeah.
MacGuffin, like the Matrix and Transformers.
Sure.
Black Star was the reason they had to change the He-Man for the cartoon.
Oh, I remember Black Star. That was a
'Cause
really
Black Star
awful
had the sword that split
cartoon.
into two swords.
But it was
Yeah.
awful. It was really awful. It was awful.
It was basically all the same He-Man stories, just with different characters.
Was that after or before He-Man?
It was right before, and it was by the same creative team.
Oh, okay, makes sense. All right.
That's why they had to change the He-Man story when they went to the cartoon, because the original He-Man story was just like the Black Star thing with the sword that splits in two, and you have to combine the two swords to like win the power of Grayskull.
Oh, okay. Oh, I
And
get it.
they
I
had to
get it.
change that because that was the whole premise of Black Star, was the sword that was split in two. So they're like, all right, since we did that cartoon, we can't do that cartoon again.
Well, all the same voice actors too. Huh?
Yeah, all the same voice actors.
One thing I did notice, because I've been kind of paying attention a little bit of the news because we're doing show today, and that's where I kind of collect all this information. One thing I do have to say is the animation I saw looks badass. One and
It looks
two,
great.
The list
Yeah.
of character actors, voice actors in this show is freaking epic, dude.
Yeah, that's why I still want to watch it to see if it's still good on its own. On its own, despite all
Buffy can
the
suck it.
despite all the bullshit.
Yeah, I mean, because seeing
I
as
mean, I'm
I
pirating
remember
it, you
Tila
know.
almost every episode I saw Tila, I don't really care that Tila's in it. Now, I do know that there's going to be some identity politics thrown at you, but you can't get away from it these days. So if it's just kind of like
Sucks.
that, then I'm fine.
And we have to remember, this show is not called He-Man and the Masters of the Universe. It's just called Masters of the Universe.
This one is, yeah. The originals were
Revelation.
definitely
Yeah.
He-Man. But
Yeah.
yeah. Okay, well, let me keep going on here because I need to catch up with the chat. Grimlike says it's because Ken Smith became the ultimate Hollywood kiss ass, looking for nothing but validation from Hollywood elite. Oh, fair enough. Terrible camera and pink
True.
nails. It must be Rick Piper. Oh, jeez.
To say that.
That's some
I
love
like
from
Ken
Bullet
Smith,
there,
yeah.
Rick.
Yeah, I know. I saw it. I've got the chat up too. I look over
Still
every
like
so
Ken
often.
Smith.
Joe has got some shade for Elrod. Guys, be grateful. Without
Yeah.
Elrod to tell us how much better he is, we wouldn't know how stupid we are. That is fair. That is fair. But no, his points are not invalid, dude. I get his points. Thunder
They're
says,
invalid
fuck off.
because I'm not
True.
angry about it.
No,
I
I
mean,
know
it's his
should you be.
opinion, so-
I do disagree because there is obviously an agenda going on. Now, the agenda
Mhm.
is usually sprinkled. It's not in your face. So, and whatever. Thundero, yeah. He's Yeah, we do a lot of research on it. It's true, Thundero. But let's see. Bullet says he's playing devil advocate again. That's all right though. Pablo says we were wrong, Booster. Lol. And Booster throws all the blame and shade on Pablo, as you should. Yep.
I'm never wrong. I don't know what to
That's-
tell him about.
that's
I have a 100% freaking correctness rate.
That's true. And Kima is making sure with his absolutely badass Skeletor. Dude, this is better than what I've seen on the screen. Kima is making sure we understand her beer count is currently 3. That's good. That's good. Let's see. Oh, that's pretty nice, Rabbit. Joe says, what I always thought was interesting about He-Man was the juxtaposition of science and magic. Oh, see, I didn't even know that. I thought it was all magic. But I guess I did see a cyborg or two, didn't I? I didn't want to go down that route and more than I already did, changing my latitude. I don't know what that means. Thundero says, gotcha. All right, fine. Oh, I see. He says, Joe, why do you retract your comments? Yeah. You guys can say whatever you want here. Although, you know what I've noticed recently, Booster, is
Probably because there's no you can't edit your stuff in the spell check. You just
Sometimes people are just doing
I
it for
do that all the
spelling
time.
and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Because it pisses me off because it'll change your spelling after you hit send. You're like, no.
Yeah, tell me about it.
I see. But you know what I've noticed recently, Booster, with the chat,
Tell me.
several times during the shows, the chat will disconnect and be off for like 10, 30 seconds, and then it'll reconnect. Never seen it before. It's only been happening over the past less than a week. What do you think that is?
That might be just you. I don't know. It might be because your internet's
Sounds like it.
No, the internet's fine. The YouTube's fine. None of that is happening. It's just the chat.
Doesn't happen
Only
to
the
me,
chat.
nerd.
That's what I'm saying. Maybe it's the NSA.
Maybe.
That
It
was
is.
helpful. Thank
They're
you.
on to you.
Yeah, that was great.
They know all about it.
See, we're looking at Alan's stuff now.
They want to know
I've
what
caught up
tell
with
me
the chat,
about
by
it
the way.
means.
Oh, look at that, Alan. That's badass, dude. So we got an old Conan with a old and maybe capable Orko in the back now. What do you guys think about the Orko redesign?
He's Orko the White in this one. Because Kevin lied and Orko died.
I hear people don't like it, but it reminds me of Vivi from Final Fantasy VI, so I think it looks cute.
Yeah, fair. I actually didn't mind the
I
redraw.
don't know shit about those characters, so I don't care either way.
Well, no, that's true. I didn't grow up with it either. However, the reports coming from the people that that can now speak about it, they say that he kills Orko. Orko dies.
Oh, good.
I know.
Thank God.
That sucks.
So it is fan service.
Fair enough.
Yeah, that too. But it's kind of sad they have to kill the guy. I mean, people are bloodthirsty these days.
They are. They killed Bugs Bunny in Space Jam 2, dude.
What?
Spoilers.
Motherfuckers!
It's okay because
Yes,
he
they
comes
did.
to the real world fine again anyway, so...
Yeah, well, that's right. He gets thrown into
Oh
the real world.
man, that movie looks terrible.
Well, dude,
They get like terrible reviews.
Also, it's
as well.
like Looney Tunes Back in Action Part 2.
Does he give LeBron the All-Spark?
Probably not. But I watched a couple of reviews on it, and because the first one wasn't that great, but I mean, you could watch it. But
For kids, it was.
Yeah, probably because I took my kids to see it, right?
I remember loving it as a kid. I do not want to rewatch it. I don't want to find out it was
love that
terrible.
I don't
I
think
kept
it was
watching that,
terrible.
like, million
It was
times.
just
That
kind of like a
original
5,
movie.
6.
It was like one of my movies that I always loved to watch. You know, the original Space Jam.
There you
Yeah,
have
no,
it.
it's watchable. There's nothing wrong with it. That's my point. This one, everyone is hating on hardcore. Yeah,
Obviously.
they really don't like this
Blame
movie.
the furries.
It's because the reviewers were like 5 when they saw the first one, so they love it. And now that they're grown up, they're like, "This isn't for me. What
Well,
the heck?
you know-
This is like for a 5-year-old."
And fair enough, but most of the reviews I've seen are more complaining about the fact that it seems to be just one big Warner Brother commercial.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
True.
And it's really cringy how they do it
Blame
as well.
Disney
There's
too,
a scene where they take a bunch of clips from older movies, right? Particularly like Matrix and Austin Powers, things that are super dated to reference now. And they just kind of throw it in one scene, and then Rick and Morty show up for a second. It's really weird.
Yeah.
So how
it
old do you
seems-
think that script is that they had all that stuff planned? Like, how many times has this movie been canceled and rebooted before it actually got made?
They probably scripted it for Kobe when he was still playing.
Oof.
Well, he was
interesting.
announced to be in a Space Jam 2 a long time ago.
Oh wow, that would be old, yeah. But
And Michael Jordan was going to be in Space Jam 2 like 20 years ago.
Sure, yeah. Well, now I know Kobe died in a helicopter. I don't watch modern basketball, but between Kobe Bryant and LeBron James, which one of them is considered the better ball player?
I don't know.
Well, I would say LeBron.
Okay.
Because, you know,
Now,
what's
how would
Kobe going to say about it?
That's fair. But how would he compare to say Michael or Magic or Bird or any of these these legends of the past? How would he compare to them?
Chester, do you know who you're talking to?
I several people. I was hoping
None of us.
someone would know.
None of us.
Do not have
none of
a
us
single
know
black
anything
man
about
in this
this
call.
ball sport thing. Rollerball.
Yeah, what is the sport?
Yeah, rollerball. I believe.
Do you have to be black to like basketball? Is that the rule now?
Oh, we're nerds.
Oh,
We're nerds, idiot.
If you don't, if it's
nerd.
about
And I play
skateboarding,
lots
I
of
know
About
something.
basketball and football.
Hey, now I was pretty good third
This is
down
what we were doing when that
linebacker.
stuff
Now
was on.
Look, Chester, if we're talking blitzball, I'd say let's party, all right? But it's...
Well, see, now I never understood that trope though, because I'm clearly a nerd, but I also was an athlete. Why can't they cross over?
You can, of course you can.
Well, why isn't-
I have friends that are
why
nerds
isn't-
that are obsessive with sports, but
Sounds like you're.
Why
a
isn't
spy.
Quidditch an Olympic sport?
Oh, I would say, all right, fine.
oh, that's a Harry
They
Potter
can
reference.
cross over, but rarely do.
I guess I'm just.
Maybe it's a different thing in different countries because, like I say, I've got most of my friends that are nerds are like obsessed with fucking football and like literally like screaming at the TV and all that kind of stuff. Whereas me, I
Sound like
can't stand it.
Mean soccer.
Yeah, English.
Most nerds over here have
No,
ass
no,
in
no.
the game
It's
and get
called
out of their
football.
couch.
I mean, I'm not a
Yeah.
fan, but it's only called soccer in America, if I remember
Well,
right.
Rabbit, now here's an interesting question I got for you. Britain is absolutely mad about soccer. Excuse me, football.
It winds me up. I hate it.
Well, no, but I'm just saying they are. You know they are. Now,
Oh, God,
why
yeah,
is
yeah.
that though? Seeing as pretty much every modern sport is coming out of Britain. I mean, that's true,
know.
right? Nearly every modern sport is coming out of Britain.
Yeah, and they suck at all of them.
So
But,
why,
yeah,
which is
all the
why
ones-
only football?
It's like a skateboarding, but you know that's not classed as a sport nowadays. Well, it may be soon because it's in the Olympics now, isn't it? But I don't know because I have all the friends that I have. I'm probably one of the only people that doesn't even bother with sports. Everyone else I know loves football or they love cricket or both. But they're the only two main ones: is cricket and football.
Who's your favorite football team and why is it Slytherin?
I hate Harry
There's
Potter.
the
You
question.
won't win me over with that.
There's the question.
I can't stand Harry Potter.
Two Banana Mike, could you please put up your screen so we take a look? Excuse me.
Yeah. Hold on.
And Zach won't let us see anything till later because he's an elitist.
Okay.
Which I did that because I can't remember. I'm not. I hate my drawing.
I love you, Zach.
Yeah, I'm just a maxi. That's all.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah. All right, let's get up here and check out 2 Minute Mike. Oh wow, he's he's doing a street scene here. We got a building. We got is that Jay and Silent Bob?
Yeah, there's more to be added to this yet, but yeah, this is the overall background.
Now, Silent
Way
Bob,
better.
that's not Kevin Smith, is it?
Yes,
Yes,
It is Kevin Smith.
How do you not know
Kevin
that?
Smith when he's not crying.
Well, because
Can
Kevin
you go
Smith
back to
is
the
a director.
originals part of it? You know, the original Clerks movie that he did. That was actually fantastic.
Okay, so
Yeah.
Silent
They're
Bob
doing a
is
3.
Kevin
It
Smith.
was done
Clerks,
with a string
yeah.
on the budget too.
And those two guys,
He's-
their whole thing is about getting laid, right? That's their entire existence.
more about
Actually, more about smoking weed, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
About getting high.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it looks really good, Mike. Keep at it, man.
Are you saying that weed as a personality is their fucking fault? Because I can't think of a more insufferable human being who just their whole personality is I smoke
them
weed, LeMayo.
LeMayo. Zach, are you going to show us something,
Joe
or are you
Rogan?
going to wait?
Oh yeah, I guess I could show something.
Alrighty.
Just you should press the little eyeball and the plus sign next to it so you
There
can
we
show everyone at once.
What do you mean? This right here?
That neat little eyeball where it says watch stream, right? Instead of hitting watch stream, hit the little eyeball with the plus sign.
Oh, you want me to be efficient? Damn, dude.
Yeah, I want you to do your job properly.
Oh wow, is this booster schooling?
Well, the thing is, I put them up on the big screen. I don't bother putting looking at the little screen. I get your point though.
Yeah,
I turn them on.
but then you can watch all of them at once, no less.
And no, I get it. I got it. Thank you.
Yeah.
Looks good,
got
Zach.
it. Yeah,
Who
good.
is this? Is this the Tila girl?
I guess so. I wanted to make a hot Tila.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that is an unfortunate thing. In the original, she was a nice looking lady, and they've definitely butched the hell out of her. But you know, now this right here, this Tila, she is making a very strong feminist statement about the power of the sword. Indeed, Jesus Christ, Amron. I'm not going to complain about it though. Although my wife is in the room, she might.
Good. I hope so. I've
No one
just
doing the
don't care
tequila
right now.
tequila?
She has the power sword between her legs, and she seems randy. I think is the word we'll go with.
Yeah.
Wow. I think we killed Chester.
Oh no.
That looks painful.
Chester enjoys Randy. He does. There
Well,
you go, Booster.
I meant your
Another
wife might kill
moment of
you.
uncomfortability for you.
I'm so
I meant
uncomfortable.
to-
Yeah.
Please don't rub her vagina all over me.
I was trying to make a joke.
My pants are getting tight.
Now, Sketchbook's talking about a basketball, I'm assuming. Basketball is definitely coming out of the Mesoamerican game. That's true. But I said the majority of modern sports are coming out of Britain, which is also true. Yeah. Because we basically have a mix of British sports and the old Greek Olympic sports, or what everyone does these days in general. And then throw basketball in, and lacrosse I think is also Native American, and I don't know, is field
Also
hockey.
roller derby too.
Roller derby. I am sure the
Roller
ancients had the
derby.
most amazing roller skates. I'm sure they did. Yeah.
Learn about it.
I know that.
Did they have hair dye back then and fishnets?
Well, they did have hair dye. Fishnets, no. Unless
They had fishnets. Just girls didn't wear them. They were protected.
They used them for fishing.
I know that I'm supposed to be looking at all the art, Booster, but I kind of, some reason, don't want to leave Amaron's.
Yeah. Is it because you're chubbing up? Is that it?
Well, I mean, I have to be careful. You know, I do have.
Are you getting a fat chubby? You can tell me, Chester. You can tell me.
He can't because his wife.
No, he can't. His wife said.
Amron, this is your most scandalous one yet. I love it.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I like to push
go
the
look at that.
envelope. I like to push
See,
the
there
envelope.
you go. The chat just disconnected again, but the YouTube's fine. It's streaming just fine. It's just the chat shut down.
Like I said,
That's just you, bro.
NSA, man. We talk bad about Biden, so he's probably got his own watch list.
Probably, JD, especially seeing as I live in Japan and they really care about that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Be surprised.
Yeah. Now, Rick here is giving us a very young and virile He-Man. That cross on the chest is perfect. Now, that's a good question. I did see some, European symbology in He-Man, and there's one here as an example with this with the Celtic cross. So, is this on Earth?
No, Earth is a separate planet.
So
now he has an H on his chest because it's
They
more
got rid of the
politically
cross.
correct.
Oh, did
Yeah,
they?
they probably had to get rid of it because of some sort of parent.
Because He-Man's all about himself, so he puts H's on everything now, like Batman.
Oh, that's ridiculous. But in the original little comics they came out with, is there some connection to Earth though?
Well, I'm not sure about in the little
not out.
comic. I'm not sure in the
They never
comic.
say there is, but there could be.
But in the cartoon, He-Man's mother is from Earth.
Oh,
She was an
in the
astronaut.
original.
The Queen
In
lady.
the original, it was kind of
Yeah,
left
the
open
Queen.
because it was a. It may be
Queen.
Earth in the far future. It may be another planet. You never know.
Oh, I see.
Planet of the
You know
Apes.
what? If you want some background too, Chester, the designers were going for a Conan cartoon before, and they didn't get the rights.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Mhm.
They-
It was supposed to be
So
a
yeah, it was
Conan.
really
And that's ancient Earth. Oh.
He-Man was supposed to be like Frazetta toys.
Like John
Oh,
Carter.
dude,
of
why
Mars.
didn't that happen?
It's John
because
Carter. Like you have science, magic, barbarians with laser
Yeah.
guns.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
main
intelligence,
reason
yeah.
is
It's Star Wars.
okay, guys. That's true, and also they didn't get the rights because there were some issues. Because they were to
Mhm.
check the rating of the movie. It was because it was supposed to be movie toys, and they saw
Yeah,
that it was
that's like
rated
the
R.
urban myth is that it was.
I don't.
were
That, they
going to
actually
do-
said it on the interview.
Now,
Yeah, but they all have different stories because all of them claim they invented it.
sure, of course. Now, Eric, I'm going to hold you to task today, dude. I'm going to hold you to task because what I'm seeing so far, I'm liking. But you got to pull off that underboob, dude. You got to pull it off.
You can pull it off. Take it out?
No, I mean you got to make it
Yeah.
make it sing, baby.
Flop it on the table.
Sing.
I
See
like
what
what
we
I'm
can
looking
do.
at. It looks good. It looks good. I don't know who this character is, but she's sexy as shit. But you got to
It's the
get that.
sorceress.
I don't
Skinny
know
dipping
what
it up.
that is, dude. It's a bird lady.
The bird lady.
She lived in Grayskull,
Good person.
basically.
So she's the
Good
power of Grayskull.
She's
No.
Tila's
She's the
mother.
guardian. She's the
It's Tila's mom.
guardian.
But I thought the Man at Arms
Yeah.
guy was Tila's dad. So these guys hooked up. all
I
right.
think he's like
Man at
adopted
Arms has a
dad,
thing
really.
for birds, dude. He was
Well,
out bird
they-
watching one day and
Very nice.
things happened.
Things happen. Yeah, no, it is. This is very pretty though, Eric. I like it. She's sexy.
Thanks.
Yeah. Tila was hatched.
Was she?
She
Mhm.
came out of an egg.
There you go.
Man at Arms had to spend like 9 months in a bird's nest sitting on her egg.
And then feeding Tila pigeon like.
Well, Claudio said, Chester, check the box art for a Battle Cat. That art is very Frazetta. Well, I showed a piece
Oh
of
my
art
gosh,
here in the
it's
beginning,
amazing.
and I mentioned it was very Frazetta. It looked very Frazetta. I said it wasn't because it's not, but it had that Frazetta or that Valio kind of feel to it. Yeah,
It did.
good
Who
point,
drew
Claudio.
it is his portfolio is awesome to look at.
What,
forget his
Frazetta?
name,
No
but-
shit, dude.
No, not Frazetta, the artist of the He-Man comics.
Yeah, the guy that
Yeah.
did all those He-Man toy packages, amazing.
I think he was Spanish or
Yeah,
something.
He came up
Mhm.
with some ideas for it too because he came up with a comic book similar to He-Man.
Oh, I see. Well,
That's why he did it.
even here in today, because you guys know I collect board games, and a lot of the board game art, I mean the epic art we see on board game, the kind of cool stuff, it's all being done by Europeans, like Italians and stuff like that. There's some really epic level. They're more painted art though, but it really is good though. I mean, Europe is still kicking when it comes to art, dude.
China's kicking when it comes to art. Have you seen the stuff that's coming out
China,
of China?
China's definitely kicking.
Oh my
yeah.
god.
Well, China has the most beautiful video games, without question.
It
Now,
really
having an
is.
army
I
of
thought it was-
basic slave labor is probably why, but they are amazing.
That's true. They do use slave labor a lot.
Well, I mean,
Mhm.
not they're very low paid. They're not actual slaves. But
Yeah.
Surprised Marvel didn't.
Their slaves work for Disney.
that's true.
That's true.
That's true. But no, China is kicking ass. You're absolutely right, dude.
I'm surprised that Marvel hasn't got their scripts and artists from China instead of domestic.
I'll give them time.
It's a fair point.
Yeah.
Right.
And we've seen them taking a lot of people out of Indonesia. And there's some good artists in
Mhm.
Indonesia as well, absolutely, and some good colorists too. India as well. But I say give them time because China, there is some amazing art coming out of China. Zach is absolutely right.
Yeah, my brother's wife. I guess that's what some kind of sister-in-law. Is that what that's called?
Yes,
Something like that.
Has an-
sister.
Had an uncle who worked for
That's the
Marvel
rumor,
back
right?
in the day because she was from the Philippines.
Oh, okay.
And the Philippines is where they,
Hey, who was it?
housed out all their art too.
What's his name? Might know him.
Elrod.
His name is
Elrod talking.
Anonymous, and they probably called him John Romita or something like that when they printed the books.
I see.
Because they farmed out all of their art to the Philippines because it was cheap.
Swing in the shade
never
with
gave
an
him credit.
oar. All right.
Yeah, and here's how much they treasure that art was his house. They used it for wallpaper and birdcage lining.
Oh Jesus!
Like original
Wow.
pages.
That's wow.
Oh
dude.
God, no.
Because it was just a job. It's like, yeah, they're paying me a lot of money, by their standards.
I can't.
A lot of money.
Maybe you guys can help me out. There's a girl who came over from Japan. She was a manga artist. She came over. I think she was working for Marvel. Might have been DC. No, I think it was Marvel. She's actually pretty cute kid, but she's a really good artist though. You know who I'm talking about? I can't remember her name.
You mean Momoko?
I don't remember.
Sasha.
No, it's
Gray?
a
Momoko's
Japanese
the one
girl.
that does
It's a
all the
Japanese
covers
girl.
now.
Sasha
right?
Grey, yeah, there's a good artist.
Yeah,
Sasha
yeah,
Grey.
I think it might be
Is
Sasha
one of my
Grey.
favorites.
Peach Momoko.
Yeah.
Peach Momoko.
Oh,
She's legit now, right?
Yeah.
That girl can do things.
Well,
Yeah,
the Japanese girl I'm talking about is quite spectacular artist actually.
Sasha
And
Grey
Maria
is too.
Ozawa, I think is.
Sasha Grey is also an artist.
Yes.
Well, no, the thing I thought was interesting because, there's plenty of great artists here. Of course, everywhere's got them. But it's very hard for Japanese to transition into the Western style, particularly when it comes to the faces, because their reference is their own Asian face, right? The Oriental face. It's very hard for them to transition. But that girl did. I mean, her stuff looks great. I just can't remember her name. Yeah, you guys have mentioned several. It's probably one of those. But good on her.
Yeah, it's probably one of ours. Hey, Chester, I finished my piss.
Chester, do you know who Sasha Grey is? Have you ever seen any of her art?
Not offhand, no.
If you ever get a chance, look it up. You'll love it.
Don't do it. Trust me.
You'll
it's a trap.
definitely love it.
It's a trap.
That probably is. And they're always trying to trick me. I'm going to do it, though. I'm going to do it. All right, let's check out Booster here. Let's see what he's doing. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Wow. I mean, is this supposed to be Kiss meets He-Man?
The Crow He-Man.
Oh, the Crow He-Man? Yeah, maybe. He's
What's wrong
bleeding
with it?
from his eyes, Booster.
Yeah.
By the way, I got a very
everybody?
special package from a very special Eric
Oh,
today.
did you?
Did?
What was in it?
It was a Zombie World of Oz
Oh, nice.
issue 3.
I wish I got a special package.
I got a special package.
Well, it's special
Mm-hmm.
in its own way. I can't
Even
look at this
signed.
anymore, Booster. Nope, done.
But you don't
Moving
like
on.
it?
Okay, let me
Didn't
go over
even
here.
read the caption. You
Nope,
see what
I
you're
did
saying?
not. Indeed, I didn't. You're very observant. So let me go over here and type in Sasha Grey. Let's see, Sasha. I'm assuming
just
that's,
search up.
that's spelled in the Russian way. Let's see,
Just that-
Sasha Grey. Let
Do
me
not-
see here.
Show
doing
that
this
on
on camera,
YouTube.
right?
We will
You're
get
sharing that with
banned.
YouTube?
Okay,
I'm already trying to get this banned.
you are trying hard. She's she's not an artist at all. She's a porn star.
Yeah.
An artist.
What?
Okay, so
Art.
she's okay looking.
Performance.
Which makes her a sandwich artist.
She's not really the prettiest girl. But whatever.
Yeah.
My question
It's
would
what
be,
she does.
She will put things where most women won't. That's her specialty.
Yeah.
be more specific.
Chester, come on.
Okay.
In a
so,
butt.
all right. So all right, fine. What does that have to do with comic book artist? How did that translate for you guys?
I don't know.
It was right. It was a trap.
Oh,
See?
okay,
Sure, it was a trap.
fine.
I think you were asking who does good group shots, and he said Sasha Grey.
That's probably not true, but we'll go with it. Let's see. Jimmy Creek says Dina would have drawn Tila too. Hair to normative pixel trader. That's problematic. Fair enough. Pixel trader, hello, sir. How you doing? The boss is in the house. And Pixel, I would love to have Dina come in and draw anything because she's awesome.
Yeah, tell her to give away those kids.
He was used to be on the show, and I remember seeing the shows before I joined in. She was always on it.
Oh,
That'd
she
be nice
was,
since I-
but John Diller pissed her off one too many times, and the last time he did it was
She needs to
pretty
sell
bad.
those
It was
kids and
pretty
get
bad.
back over here. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, well,
Get a
that's what he
babysitter.
does.
It is what he
That's what
did.
he
I don't know
does.
why those
Pissed
two are
off
always
Mecca
banging
as
heads.
well, didn't he?
Yeah.
Because
I remember that.
that's
but
John
she was
Diller,
on the
man.
show
He
way
always
after
does
that
to
happened.
everybody.
Oh no, he did it several times. The last time he did, he made a very crass joke about dead babies
Yeah,
while
but the
she was
last time
pregnant.
she was on,
It's
she
not.
was
Oh,
her
It's
okay.
not
last
good,
show
dude.
because
Oh,
she was
yeah.
trying to raise
Yeah.
kids.
He
I,
should've- I think he should. I think he should have been more
it's John's
careful.
fault. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
definitely
duh,
John's fault.
it's John's fault, man. It's his fault, man.
Always.
I know that's how
That
he
means
is.
it's Rick Piper's fault because Rick Piper discovered him.
Oh, that's right. Damn it, Rick.
That's right.
Hey, he came on here
James was
without
on
me.
Dillard without
He
Rick
came on
Piper.
here before I knew him.
No, Rick. It's definitely
No.
coming from you. I met John
Without
Dillard
Rick
on
Piper,
your show,
John
Rick.
Dillard is an empty husk.
Yeah, he was on the first show with me. He won the first D&Q fan
You
edition.
brought him, Rick.
No, I didn't. I
You
didn't know
made
him.
him.
I
Made
brought
him.
I brought Manny.
Maybe
We won the second one.
And there's another person I
Shit.
haven't seen in forever.
Manny's
Manny's
been
a
around
great artist.
forever.
Where the hell's he been, dude?
Yeah.
I can't get every damn week, Keenma. God damn it, Keenma.
What? It's not my fault.
No, it's freaking awesome. It's not your fault. Yeah, don't take blame for that.
That sounds great.
Well, look at what
Wow.
she's doing, Eric. Look at it. Look at it.
I get depressed and don't want to draw if I look at her stuff.
Dude, it's better than any of the shit I've seen ever of He-Man Skeletor. Ever. It's better. Look at it.
Looks so good.
It's ridiculous.
Hey,
That is
no,
how
I'm looking
Skeletor
just at-
should be. That's how we should
I'm
be
just
right there. Look at that
I'm
shit.
impressed.
Menacing.
See, I'm
evil.
shut up. I'm impressed at the chess piece. How it looks like it's actually curving around. That's just little things like that.
Yeah, no,
I
it's
tried.
badass. It's badass. It's badass.
Awesome.
Anyway.
See, now I'm quitting.
All right, bye, Eric. Yours looks really good today, dude. Too. I mean, well, yours always ends up good. But
Booster,
she's
yours
sexy,
look
dude.
really good. Wow.
No, yours is nightmare fuel.
Yeah.
I want to see it. I want to see it, man.
There you go. Look
Oh,
at it.
you want to see it?
Yeah.
In a minute. I'm just adding some final touches to it.
Now, Joe has been giving information the whole show on He-Man. He seems to know quite a bit about it. Thank you, Joe. He says when Teela was an infant, I lost my screen here. Oh, there it is. Okay. My wife turned on the TV. I see. When Teela was an infant, the sorceress gave her to Duncan, Man-at-Arms, to raise as his own because the sorcerer felt that Castle Grayskull was too dangerous a place for her daughter to be raised. So the question is, who put it to the bird lady and got her pregnant?
Skeletor.
Man,
That's why he's
no.
been trying to get back in there.
That's how he got his name.
Ooh, yeah.
Well,
It's gonna be.
Call me
Oh, I think you just guys spoiled the show. I think that's gonna be the end of.
Not even got to bother watching it now.
Me
Yeah.
finding
Yeah, the
out
new
the
show is
parentage of
gonna-
Teela. Well, here's my question.
Yeah, it's gonna. They're gonna end with Teela becoming a sorceress. Blah blah blah.
No, it makes sense now. I didn't. I've heard a couple people say that. I
Mhm.
didn't get the reference. Now I get it. Here's the
Well, it's
thing,
in
though.
it's in the trailer. Like the trailer, they're like, "You need to take up your rightful place, Teela," and she's like, "No, I don't want to."
No.
All right. Well,
No.
here's the
why?
thing.
No.
If they're going to come out,
No.
if they're going to come out and they're going to tell Teela's story, which is still a mystery, oh, that's fine. What's wrong with that? So why don't they just say that? We're telling Teela's story. What the hell's wrong with just saying it? I don't get it.
Because they're afraid people get offended when they're like, "Well, it's a story about how girls lay eggs
Oh,
and then
fair.
abandon their young to like
Fair
weirdos
or
and
maybe
green and
egg-laying
yellow."
rabbits and
Or
all.
maybe
That's fair.
I got an idea why they didn't do it. My guess, it was Mattel. They
Furries.
probably forced them to be quiet and stuff.
Yeah, but I don't
Yeah, I mean,
understand
that's
why. Just say it up front.
They're trying to restore the He-Man brand because it's been inactive for years.
Well, yeah, but if you want to restore the He-Man brand, then do a He-Man story. If you want to tell another Masters of the Universe story and tell Teela's story and finish out her arc, to do that.
That actually, I agree with that.
I mean, you know,
Levels.
she's
Still
not an
Princess Adam.
insignificant
Make
character.
things
She's an
happen.
important character. It's the same thing with the Ant-Man and the Wasp movie. It was dumb. Just call it the Wasp. I mean, she's a freaking original
It's true.
Avenger, dude. What the hell?
Yeah.
I think they just wanted to connect the Ant-Man to the Wasp. I
What,
don't
their
know.
least favorite
Was
movie?
she an Avenger before he was, or were they on the same team?
They came in
originally?
together. They're married, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
They
They're
had
probably
two bug
married,
people.
like.
Yeah.
Well, actually, not married because this is Steve. It's a different version of the Wasp. It's actually
I
a
understand
daughter.
this is a
daughter
future
of the
thing. Yeah, I get
original.
it. Yeah. But that's not my point. My point is there's no problem whatsoever having a Wasp movie. None.
Yeah, she's the second Wasp. So yeah.
Either way.
Well, he's the second
Sorry,
Ant-Man.
Chester, don't make a Wasp
that's
movie
true.
about like 10 years after people are asking for it.
Oh, well, that's fair
Like
enough.
they did with Black
Yeah,
Widow.
that's fair
They're like,
enough.
we waited 15
Yeah, no,
years
it's
to
caused
give you
an
the movie
excuse.
you were asking for.
Let's see. Pixel says, I bought a collected edition of all the mini comics. Actually, I
Cool.
probably would like to. Sounds like I should look at
Yeah,
these
I
comics.
heard about Dark Horse doing something like that. They also published the book from Pixel Dan.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Pablo's
Dan
on this shit.
Fraga.
He said,
Didn't Dan Fraga recently do a comic for He-Man, Masters of the Universe? Like really recently.
Thing for DC.
Sounds kind of
Yeah.
familiar.
well, Pablo
Like, do like a
says,
cover for one.
Pablo says
DC
that
Comics?
the art
Or
that I
Dark
showed
Horse?
earlier, the thing I said was for Zeta-esque, he said it was from Earl Norim's art. Oh, there you go.
Is he the guy that did the package art?
I don't know. I have no clue.
Probably
But
some of
it's
it.
good looking art, though. I tell you that.
Tell me about it.
Let's see. They're going on about Blasphemy, and Sasha Grey is a YouTuber now. Rock on. Good for her, I guess. Crowman, she's a porn artist. Yes, thank you for warning me. She was very popular like 15 years ago. Okay. I still don't understand how porn could be popular, but whatever.
She got
You never know.
notoriety because she was in a mainstream movie. Like the guy that discovered Gina Carano put her in a movie.
Oh, was Gina Carano a
Apparently,
porn
he
actress
just
as well?
goes.
No.
Probably.
No, he was in MMA, but you know, I guess that director just looks at chicks he wants to sleep with and is like, "Hey, I'll cast you in a movie." Wink, wink.
Wink, wink. Oh, okay, I get it. There's a
Make you
racket going
star.
on.
Wink, wink.
Fair enough.
Probably.
It's called Harvey
Pays
Weinstein.
to be a hot chick. So
That's
I'm
true.
saying,
Now Harvey's a
Yeah,
bit different
I think-
though, because a lot of these guys do that, and whatever the woman agrees, that's their fault. He's being a lech, you're being a whore. Fair enough, fair trade. Harvey Weinstein literally did try to rape a girl. She ran right to the police and told them, as you do,
mhm.
right?
That's true. The problem is money talks back then.
Dina is a sweetheart. Love Dina. Thunder is giving us a stern talking to Mr. Dillard. Joshua says Rick is going to deny knowing Dillard 3 times before the cock crows. That's right. Aw.
Pretty good.
Let's see. So Sketchbook says, so Tila is Skeletor's daughter. She is the original Rey Palpatine. Maybe. You misspelled both those names, by the way, there, Mr. Sketchbook. Thundar says they want to use the He-Man brand simply as that. They know Tila won't sell. Female characters usually don't. I don't know if that's true. They should have done a Black Widow movie long ago. What the hell did they wait so long for? I mean, honestly, she's a very popular character. You wait till she's dead to do it? It's dumb.
And it had all the
yeah,
hype after,
probably.
what was it, Winter Soldier came out?
Oh my god, yeah, that was a good movie, dude.
When it was like
Yeah, they could back then. They could've
his
done
and her like James Bond movie, and it was great.
Yeah, then they could have. And the thing is, when we first saw Black Widow in the MCU in the first Iron Man, she wasn't a very interesting character. She was cute,
Second
and
Iron
that's
Man.
about
She
it.
was in the second one.
The
But
second Iron Man.
whatever, when
Second.
she showed up. But she grew, and she got better and better and better.
I
And
thought she was good in the second one.
That's the
I was like,
point.
yeah.
That's a two. Yeah.
Characters evolve.
she was all right. But just my point is, she got better, and she certainly
Mhm.
deserved the movie way before now, dude. I mean, goodness
Mhm.
gracious.
And
They
yeah,
should
one
have done
that's
it before they
good.
kill her off.
Yeah, and they
But
should
you
have
know
done it
what?
before
It would've
Captain
sucked
Marvel. What the
because
hell?
They can't
Tell me
make good
about it.
movies because they have to be connected to the greater universe, and it kills any good story you might have.
Yeah, that is a problem with a movie over a comic book, though. You
Mhm.
can do standalone stuff. That's true. Let's see. Bullet says, I look forward to the new Johnny Quest reboot. Oh, Jesus. Where Haji Singh is a strong, independent woman who don't need no man. Yeah, no, who knows, dude. But that, whatever. But that is tying into a little bit of imperialism, and I can see why they would do that because we can't have none of that. They're getting ready for the opening ceremony, baby. Are they getting ready for the opening ceremony?
They just put in a girl. They put in a female Johnny Quest is what they did. They added a third, Jessie. It was Race Bannon's long lost daughter.
Oh yeah, I remember her. Yeah, no, I remember her. Yeah, you're right. They did bring in a girl.
Mm-hmm.
But see, there's another thing. There was an overarching story with the Johnny Quest, but they also were much more story based. But then again, back to the conversation we had. I don't know that I've ever seen a Johnny Quest toy.
Actually, they did during the 90s.
Not till the 90s.
Not till the 90s, yeah. Okay. Yeah, Johnny Quest wasn't bad at all, dude.
They had this new show and they did some toys for it. I think they based it on the virtual reality junk.
Yeah, see, I don't mind people making money off of stuff, dude. Just tell a story.
Like the first season.
No, I meant the story of the reboot Johnny Quest during the 90s. They had these virtual reality parts that looked sucky.
Computers.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Well,
Extreme.
That makes sense, though.
Extreme.
Bullet says Venture Brothers is the best thing to ever exist. Now, several people have said that. I've never seen Venture Brothers. It's a comedy, right, Booster?
When are we going?
What's that? Venture Brothers.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's great. The Venture Brothers is really freaking great.
Is it as good as Axe Cop though?
Brothers? I love that show.
Is it as good as Axe Cop? It's better than Axe Cop.
Better.
Are you sure? Because Axe Cop is pretty badass.
It's better, man. They have an awesome guy named Brock Sampson. He kills almost every henchman very cleverly. He is very brutal. You should see all the murders he does.
You know what's brutal is a Zax Tila.
And it's a sequel to Johnny Quest.
Damn, dude. I do, although I think the character's left hip turn needs a little adjusting. I think it's the knife. It's the knife that's throwing me off, not the hip. So maybe you need to distinct the pommel of the knife a little bit, make it a little more distinct, because it's throwing my eye off. It's the hip is fine. Yeah, now I can see it now. It's the pommel. Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Well, I haven't gotten to that part yet, but yes.
She's sexy as hell. Now that is a badass tough female right there. That's how you do tough female. You don't make them men. You do that. That's a woman who I believe can kick ass. What the hell, dude? Anyway,
it's like She-Hulk. It's like She-Hulk.
Yeah, but I mean, it's that's a strong, powerful warrior woman body. But they're just obsessed with making them men. I don't get it, dude.
Yeah.
Two Banana Mike, let me see what you got going on, dude.
The idiot SJWs. And today's woke politics.
Because she's sexy and badass, dude. That's good job, Zach. I mean, I'm not like I'm shocked, but good job, dude.
It's no big deal.
Well, I mean, you guys always put off good stuff, but that's a really good piece you got today. That really screams warrior woman, dude. It's very nice.
Especially my piece. You should look at it again, just I've added to
let me deal with Two Banana Mike because Silent Bob and whatever the other guy's name is are being brought to life.
It's Jay.
Jay, yes, I know that was a Jay. God damn it, JD. All right. Now I'm curious. Is He-Man going to show his face at all?
Oh yeah, there's another panel I have yet to do.
Oh, okay.
So
fine. All right, good.
Almost done here, and then I'll be adding the rest.
Just keep in mind you have yourself about 40 minutes to get that done.
All right.
All righty then. All right, I'll go back to leaving you alone. But very nice, Zach, and that's really good. Some really, oh god, Booster, there's some killer ass shit here. And let me go look at this Booster thing again.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Oh yeah.
So
how do you like it?
Somehow improved it.
Yeah, I made the background black.
You did,
and then I made.
Well, you know what? I have an
Yeah.
unbiased observer here today. Let's ask her, baby. What do you think of Booster's art? What do you think of Booster's art? What do you think?
You're gonna lose your wife, dude. Don't do that.
Actually, I know.
She's gonna be like, no, it would do.
Well, I'm sorry, Booster.
To New Zealand.
I do apologize, but she gave you 2 ironic thumbs up.
That means something else in Japanese.
No, I'm just being an asshole. She's
I know.
my wife is the ultimate copacetic, man. She's always going to be nice and kind. She's that's
Oh,
just what she is. Yeah, she's
that's what I like in a woman. Someone who settles.
well. When you got an asshole like me, it's good to have the balance, right?
Mhm.
And she agreed. Thank you. She's exactly. Uh-huh. But no, you need that balance, right? You got to have the stronger personality and the more compassionate personality. That's how it works, and it balances each other, right? But yeah,
That's
Booster.
true.
Yeah, no. The neck is what's really throwing me off. I don't understand why there's a snake neck coming in on me. I don't get it.
It's like a
Can he
yokai.
can he have some shoulders,
Exactly.
please? A little bit of shoulders, maybe.
No,
Okay, I'll do
It's a
classic.
creepy pasta thing.
I'll do
It looks
classic.
perfect.
I'll do classic 80s shoulders.
Oh, jeez.
God.
See, the first stroke was good. See, the first stroke was perfect.
My first stroke is always good, Chester.
Fair enough. It's the second one that hits you, huh? Alrighty.
Hey,
Hey. Now Amron is
I like
doing
it the
another
way it
quick
is.
sketch, and he's disappointing me a lot because I just came up here again to look at that beautiful art, and he's gone.
There it is.
Oh my god.
There you go.
Oh my god, baby, what do you think about this one?
Oh god.
She's definitely moving to New Zealand now.
You know, put it back up. She just came over. Put it back up.
What?
Okay.
Put it back up. Oh, fuck's
What do you
sake.
think about that one?
I go.
She said, Umai, good. You got one thumbs up though.
Am I? Did she say "oh my"? Is that what she said?
Well, I mean, the joke is a Japanese person isn't going to be offended by that anyway. You know
beat me
that,
to
right?
it.
They're not
Yeah.
they're not Protestants, over here.
Yeah, she's wondering where the tentacles are. She's offended.
That's probably true. That's probably true.
Yeah, that's what I
but
forgot to put in. Yeah.
but Hamran's got
This
a
is
cool looking
blasphemy.
He-Man. Now, I like the head on that character. It looks good though, Hamran. Now over here, Rick Piper Booster is he's got his He-Man in here. He's got the shield, and he's got
No,
Orko
no.
in the back.
No, that's Battle Cat.
That's Battleclad.
His face is sort of in behind.
Oh, I see. Okay, I got it.
And you see his paw there.
I got it. Well, you know what, Rick? Orko is spot on. Orko looks really good, actually. He doesn't look like that anymore, though, Rick. Have you seen the redraw?
Yeah, I've seen the redraw.
I kind of like it. I mean, but it's not very kid show anymore, though.
No, it's definitely not.
I don't know. I saw it.
Maybe that's the main. Maybe that's the main difference for this one. It's not a kids show anymore.
No, I don't think it is. No, I don't think it is.
Even though even the 2000 one was more of a kids show, it had about the same type of art quality, I would say, and the battle scenes and all that. But it wasn't. It was more kid friendly.
That's true. Actually, to be honest with you, I think they're going to come up with a new kids show based on He-Man soon.
They are.
Yeah.
There's like a 2 to 5 year old kid show coming out, and this one's like more of a 5 to 10-year-old one.
Is it? It looks a little more like teenager to me, dude.
Yeah,
you're going by the pictures. They actually put out clips yesterday, and it is it's more juvenile than the 80s one.
Well, okay.
Like it was like, whoa, I was like, this makes the 80s one look tough.
Is it like a Thundercats Roar?
No, I mean, it has that same look that you see in the previews, but it's like super pastel and bright colored, and Skeletor is like super campy.
Okay. Well, I'm looking at Eric's amazing art today, and I think he solved the riddle of Teela's parentage.
Cool.
Yeah. Good job, Eric.
Man. Blue Falcon.
Blue Falcon. That's who Daddy should be. That's perfect for this bird lady.
Mm-hmm. Crossover.
Yeah, same company, or no, they're not.
I don't know who
Yeah,
owns Blue
He-Man's
Falcon.
owned by like 20 different companies.
All right.
Why does everyone have 720 F3 FPS? I mean, they got
What?
better quality than me.
Yeah. Maybe, I don't know. I just got bumped up here recently. I got a much faster speed now, which is good because I don't have any drops anymore.
That's cool.
Yeah, it is. Because I couldn't go 4 or 5 shows without at least losing 30 seconds or a minute overall, which isn't much when you think about a 2-hour show, but it does suck, right? But I don't have any of that now, so that's good. We got a Skeletor coming on here by Elrod. JD is, I don't know what the hell JD's doing. I don't understand it.
I drew one, but I kind of didn't like the first one, so I recolored it, and you know what I mean.
I never know what you mean, JD, but that's okay. I don't understand why there's an H on his chest when it's supposed to be an Iron Cross.
I think I just put the H there because I don't know. I thought I saw an H on his chest.
Yeah, the 2002 one had an H on his chest, and he has an H on his chest.
That's my excuse.
That doesn't make any sense. Why would you
They
change
did it
such
in
an
the
iconic?
80s too. When he switched to his like new armors, it was always an 8 after
really?
the original.
Well,
Mhm.
in the
They're trying to
research I
brand
did
it.
this week, they did like 100 some odd episodes, so it wasn't like it had a run. It went a few years.
It had 2 seasons, but it ran every day, 5 days a week. So it had like 65 episodes each season.
Oh, there you go.
Oh yeah,
that's a lot. That's a lot.
Yeah, and it ran for like 3
they don't
years.
do that
because of
anymore.
reruns.
I did notice though, however, they were talking to a couple of the voice actors, and like I said, the voice acting in the for this show looks really good. Sarah Michelle Gellar, and I can't remember the dude playing He-Man, but Sarah Michelle Gellar, of course, she had to make it all about feminism. So whatever, I don't care. But the other dude I thought was interesting, the guy who's playing He-Man, because he was like, well, yeah, they had like 2 episodes and like a movie. I was like, wow, dude, I didn't watch the show, and I know more. I know it's more than that. I mean, aren't you
As long as
supposed
he
to do
knows about the
research?
Dolph Lundgren movie, that's all that matters.
Well,
They actually had 2 movies. They had in theater movie and a made for TV movie for a Christmas special.
Yeah, and you also had the 2000s one, and there's comic books.
Also, there's
There's
3
all kind of
movies.
shit, right?
So there's 3 movies then.
Oh,
There's
yeah,
the
the
Christmas
live
one,
act-
there's the original, the She-Ra He-Man movie,
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
and then
live
there's the
action one.
Dolph Lundgren classic.
and the Christmas one
Paris.
was with She-Ra too. She
Yeah.
was in it.
Just didn't like the
Lieutenant Paris
that, that was
from,
TV, right?
Voyager.
Yeah,
I'm not nice. I'm
Oh, that's
evil.
right. Dolph Lundgren and Tom Paris.
I would have wanted to see more of Eternia. Have the kids go to Eternia instead of the other way around.
Yeah, no, that was a
don't know.
mistake. Yeah, they just didn't have the budget.
But they don't have Christmas on
should've.
Eternia, and Skeletor needed to learn about Christmas.
fair enough.
Meh.
Fair enough.
What's
but,
Santa Claus? Meh.
the more we talk about He-Man today, and the more I learn what it
Jesus!
is.
What's
Dude.
all this Jesus stuff? Meh.
I need the
Thundercats-
power of Jesus.
Thundercats is a straight ripoff of He-Man, dude.
That's
Oh
true.
yeah,
Straight up ripoff.
Are you?
Oh, I didn't know, but it is,
everybody
dude.
was trying to get their Star
But
Wars.
isn't it
thing.
on Earth?
It doesn't.
It's actually
Yes and no, it
on
is.
Earth.
There's more. It seems to be more story in Thundercats than there is in He-Man. However, it's all the same plot points. It's all the same characters, dude.
episodic
That's the
TV?
truth.
I didn't
Oh,
realize
except for the
that.
formula.
transformation.
'Cause I
They
like
gave that to the
Thundercats.
bad guy,
I think
Thundercat.
they're just trying to find a He-Man killer. They couldn't find it, but they still made good cartoons.
Although, which is
That's-
in the long run, which is bigger though, He-Man or Thundercats?
Oh, He-Man.
Oh,
I
Yeah.
would think so.
I
I would
took.
like to see a versus between them.
Oh, they
Have He-Man
did do.
convention, so that tells you everything.
Yeah. Go
They
ahead.
did
Rick.
do a
They
cross.
both
Fails all the time.
Superman.
They
Go
did
ahead.
do a cross.
Let Rick speak, guys. Go ahead, Rick.
They did do a crossover in the comics for He-Man and Thundercat.
Oh,
They
did
did? Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I
I also
like
did a
all
crossover
stuff
with
like that,
Superman
man.
a lot.
Yeah. When Marvel was doing it.
Well, I do
You didn't know.
remember seeing a comic where I guess it was later, The art wasn't bad at all, and the two kits or cubs, I think they were called kits. The two
Wily
twin
Kit and Wily
kids.
Cat.
Yeah. They were aged up. They were either late teens or early adulthood. So I did see that. Which one is that?
That sounds like something you would find on the internet.
No, it was a comic book. It was an actual comic book, yeah.
It is.
The Thundercats did get a second series too. I'm not talking about Thundercats 4. Around 2011, there was a Thundercat series that lasted about
There
2
was.
seasons.
I remember seeing it.
Because like Thundercats was beat.
People
I
loved
mean,
it. It shows I watched.
the main character there, he was banged up, scarred. I think he might have even been missing an eye or had a scar of his eye, and he was like wandering. And the rest of the team was much older, and they were trying to find him. I think that was the storyline.
Not a
if I
movie.
recall. No, it was
Grunga
comic book.
Destroyer?
It was comic book. It was very apocalyptic in nature. The comic, yeah.
Oh.
That's true because they always made him more mature.
Yeah.
Well, the leader was a kid too. He was younger than they were.
He was young, but
Finally.
well, I remember it very starkly because
his cryotube had a crack, so he aged while they slept.
that's right, he did. That's right, he did.
That's true.
The two kids, they were the thing that sticks out in my head because they were so, especially the girl. She was so dour. I mean, her spirit had been broken. It was a pretty dark comic book.
No surprise why it was so campy.
I didn't think it
balance
was
it
campy
out.
at all. Actually, it was pretty.
I know. I meant the TV show.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's fair enough.
Yeah, everybody always wants to make stuff campy into dark.
Well, that was the 80s too. A lot of that stuff was campy.
Well, Rick, just so you know, Captain Ken says that your art looks like Orko is banging Battle Cat and He-Man from behind. Just so you know.
That's called Tuesday. Welcome to Tuesday on Attorney.
Yeah, Jeff says the kids show probably had better writing. Maybe that's another issue. We're getting
More like
some really
Internia, right?
people. Oh,
Am I right?
God.
Oh,
God.
It's called Second Earth. In Thundercats.
Bullets talk
Yeah,
about
Thundercats.
Eric Spees. He says that's right. Keep the bird hat on and put the bird hat and the boots on. I need this.
That's right.
Actually,
You
isn't
ever
it
take that
Third
bird hat
Earth
off?
in Thundercats?
What? Say that
Second
again, Rick.
Earth.
Isn't it Third Earth in Thundercats, not Second Earth?
It
It's
is.
something
Third
like that.
Earth,
Yeah,
yeah.
something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
But there is a story. There seems to be more story to Thundercats than He-Man, even though it seems to be a ripoff. So I don't know what to tell you. Now, Alan, I'm looking at your art here, and this is cool. It's an older He-Man. Clearly, Skeletor's in charge, and he's being hunted. I like it. Now, my brain, I don't know. My brain's telling me that pieces of his armor are taken off of other bad guy characters he's killed. Is that what I'm seeing?
Man-at-Arms.
He's wearing Man-at-Arms chest piece because he doesn't have his power sword anymore.
Oh, okay. Well, rock on.
Ooh.
So he's actually manning up and not depending on his powers. He's actually soldiering up.
Oh, there you go. As he
Grief.
should.
And
Does story along with his drawings.
That's nice. It's nice. Well, I'm assuming, even though it sounds like He-Man didn't have a lot of backstory, I'm assuming along the way, Prince Adam was learning to become a man, right? I mean, that's kind of got to be the theme, right?
You know, the
If you call
2000
taking naps
was it
under
2002?
trees becoming a man? Sure.
Yeah, wearing a pink shirt. Yeah,
Wearing pink and lavender pants.
Well,
Lavender
man,
furry
really,
shorts.
you're a real man. if
Thinking-
you're wearing
thinking
pink.
of Four Non Blondes.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Okay.
But yeah, he was a prince of a kingdom, and the 2002 does a good job on the lore. I think. I know it changes here and there and whatever, but
They try to
I
tell
know
the
that
story.
uh,
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
they try to
That
tell a
one told
story.
a lot more about Skeletor too, didn't it? How he.
Yeah, it
Skeletor
really
was?
fleshed out Skeletor a lot more, for
Well,
sure.
They
it's
turned it
sad
into
to me to
Darth
know that Mumbra is basically Skeletor, though. Now.
A low class.
Mumbra's
powers
like-
of evil.
Yeah, well, he does have a kind of his own unique thing. He's actually like a zombie or something.
Mummy.
He is.
Super mummy.
Thundar says Dina's going to come back. Nice. Curious 2A says the battle damage He-Man action figure had an H on his chest. I thought
See, I got an excuse.
I thought it was better. It just fit better on the spinning part. Yeah, no, it doesn't make any. It's dumb though. Okay. Secret of the Sword. Except Thundercats is better. I liked Thundercats, and I think, and but to each his own, I guess.
Had better animation.
It did have better animation. That's called the Hero's Journey, Cheshire. Actually, yes, I know, Bullet. That's true. That's when every 80s cartoon got a comic in the early 2000s. Yeah, no, there were a lot of that going around then, and I think Elrod explained why, or somebody did.
Yeah. He also had a crossover with Superman or two.
Yeah. Pablo says that was porn, Chester. No, it wasn't, dude.
I would need a He-Man versus Muhammad Ali. That would be fun.
Well, they matched him up with everybody. Did he not meet up with He-Man?
No,
yeah, kids, he did. He was by then.
I think back then he wasn't as popular or something.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Well, in the 70s, early 80s was the end of his career, right? So, I mean, he was still there, and he was still the legend, and he still kept around in boxing through the 80s.
Fought Superman.
If he had been on He-Man, if he had fought He-Man, it would have been like the guy from the Roach Motel commercials versus He-Man, not the boxer.
Oh, no.
Because he was just like a spokesman at that point.
Oh, was he? I didn't know that. Yeah.
For Decon.
Well, he by that time his Parkinson's was already starting to show, and by the late 80s and 90s he was kind of gone from public view. Yeah. Unfortunately.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But he was very strongly involved in Mike Tyson's early career, though.
Big mistake there.
Yeah. Mike Tyson is one of the best boxers of all time, dude. What are you talking about?
I meant his, the thing he did, his girlfriend.
Yeah, well,
his rapey stuff, or him getting beat up by his girlfriend.
Now the thing with
everybody's
that,
kind of forgave him for that.
Well, I actually have a little touch of insight in that, because that girl is from near where I live, and I didn't know her myself. I probably saw her at a party, I guess, but I had friends who did know her, and I remember that incident completely. He didn't rape that girl, dude. That was complete bullshit. The problem with Mike Tyson is he was an asshole to everybody, and he pissed people off, and someone saw an opportunity to screw him over, and no one stood up to help him. That's what happened. So ultimately, he did it to himself.
Say what you say will about Mike Tyson, but he can solve mysteries really well, okay? With his pigeon friend.
With a talking pigeon.
Is that Robin Givens?
The pigeon?
Yeah, Robin Givens beat his ass.
Yeah. No, the pigeon was Norm Macdonald.
Some unknown.
Okay.
No, they're talking about in real life. Robin Givens from Head of the Class was his wife, and she beat him up.
Well,
come on, Robin, stop it.
Stop it. Robin.
You kicked your ass.
I don't understand this new foreplay, Robin.
It hurt.
Come on, Robin. What are you doing?
Why you call me names, Robin? Why?
I mean, name.
One of my favorite things is Mike Tyson on a podcast screaming at Norm Macdonald, telling him to say the N-word. And he was like punching him, going, say it, cracker! What do you do in that situation?
You say it. Proudly.
Because I feel like
N-word.
he's going to kick my ass. If I don't say it, he's going to kick my ass. And the last person you want swinging punches at you is Mike Tyson.
Yeah,
that's true. That's not kicking ass. That's actually being killed.
Yeah,
help me,
for a normal person to be hit by that.
Yeah, Mike Tyson.
So I feel very bad for Norm Macdonald in that situation. He's going, say the N-word, cracker.
He should have dropped into that. What is that song, Eric, that started out with using the expletive over and over and over and over? What was that song?
Every rap.
Every song now.
Well, it's got to no. It started off that way, and it was like da 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 da. It had a really good groove, actually. I think it was Snoop Dogg.
No,
I don't know. Like I said, it's every rap nowadays.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's like a badge of honor for him, I guess. I don't know, but it is. And Dan Amron, you are kicking ass today, sir. Absolutely kicking ass. That is
You got a
badass.
time, Chester?
I do. You guys have yourself about 20 minutes, 18 minutes to be specific. Do keep in mind, we mentioned earlier, or we'll mention it again, definitely take your draw-alongs of He-Man, which we do every week. We hope you guys are doing, and go over and take those draw-alongs and drop them onto Twitter at hashtag DNQFE. Once again, hashtag DNQFE, and we will take a look at those at the end of the show. We do enjoy doing that part of it. Also, after we're done here in about 18 minutes, we will go through and we're showing the art anyway, but we'll go through and show it very clearly. And then Booster will drop that straw poll, which he already has done diligently. And it's funny. It's awesome because, that's Booster.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I'm not typing it up frantically right now. What are you
No,
on
of
about?
course not.
So why would you have to type it up frantically right now with having it done?
Because he does nothing calmly.
That's true. He's not about being timely. That's fair. Joe says something
I'm fashionably late.
Fashion. Oh, is that how we say? Yeah, people who are fashionably late have like millions of dollars to back it up, though. You see. Let's see here. Joe says something no one has brought up: the rotoscoping of the original He-Man cartoon intro. Very Ralph Bakshi. Was it Bakshi? That's a good question. Now that you mention it, I do recall.
Rotoscope.
Was it all rotoscope? I don't think so.
Oh yeah, it was.
Yeah.
And most of it wasn't even for He-Man. It was for the Flash Gordon cartoon they did a few years before.
Huh.
Yeah, like Teela was originally Princess Aura.
Yeah.
Rotoscoping for Princess Aura for that failed attempt at the cartoon.
So He-Man was literally like the last option, from what you guys are telling me.
So He-Man was just made from the scraps of Flash Gordon.
Other thing and other stuff, Conan and all.
Yeah.
They've mentioned several
And
times.
it's somehow caught on. What
Wow.
were you 80s kids doing, man?
Well,
Named
according to
Star Wars
the
came out, and everybody was cashing in.
That's of course, that's true.
according to the Toys That Made Us, when they were interviewing everybody, they came up with the thing and just trying to sell the thing. They ended up getting the TV series. They were just going for a comic at first.
I know the series came after. That's true. Yeah.
And I guess the people that were doing the TV series just picked up all these scraps that they had. Because they never said anything on the TV end how they came up with their stuff. They just said how the toys came into being. So, that's interesting.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And Eric, I have to say, although I get the storyline and the joke here and it's well done, I think you missed an opportunity today, though. I really do. I think there should have been a drooling bugbear back there. I think that would have been more appropriate.
10 minutes doesn't give me enough time.
No, but the thing is, because a bugbear would take advantage of that situation in the smoothest and suavest way. You see? Yeah. Yeah.
On. I'm a championship boxer. Give it up.
Let's see here. The rotoscoping point was interesting, though. Claudio says that Thundercats has better animation in the intro, but Masters of the Universe has the cool rotoscoping all around. I love it. See, I didn't even reckon. I know the opening was rotoscope. I didn't know the whole thing was, but I just wasn't paying attention.
Oh yeah, that walk animation they use over and over and over. It's all rotoscope.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like the Flintstones or the background.
It was a cost cut measure. Wanted to keep the animation in America.
Okay. Joe says he's always confused by Robin Givens and Robin Quivers. I think both Robins do both things at different times.
Not Robin Takens.
Yeah. Rub and Takens.
Oh,
I don't think he intended it, but we're going to give him that symbol smash there. We're going to give that to him. Most of it was rotoscope. See, I didn't even know that. Okay, cool. I do like rotoscope.
Oh yeah, because He-Man's run was Flash Gordon's run, right?
Holy shit, dude!
They had like the same swimming and running motion.
I've learned so much about He-Man today, Booster, and I'm sadder for it though.
But that's how Filmation won the contract, because they're like, yeah, we can do this for like no money.
There you go.
You should really watch the Toys That Made Us on Netflix if you haven't. You'd like it.
Oh, okay. Maybe I should. I don't pay much attention to Netflix, to be honest with you. Let's see here. Heroes Seradox, which kind of looks like Elrod again. Also, Bruce Timm worked on the Filmation show as like a grunt artist, though. Interesting. Joe says.
Oh, he worked on the mini comics too.
Did he? Okay.
Yeah, he did some really cool stuff. I was like, wow, he could draw.
Joe says that Paul Dini was a writer as well. Interesting.
And J. Michael Straczynski, the creator of Babylon 5 and Spider-Man writer.
You know, Babylon 5 had a kind of a rough start, but boy, that thing got good.
Yep. It's the best thing of the 90s.
It got
I
really
like
good.
Babel.
It got really good. Yeah, it did. Jay Chipansky says He-Man had great backgrounds and excellent background music. I don't recall the music at all, dude. The only thing I recall is He-Man, I have the power. That's like it. That's it. That's all I remember. And lights flashing.
You know what? Great background music was G.I. Joe, man. I always loved listening to like.
Yeah, they had a good intro.
Yeah,
they did have a good intro.
Just the orchestra throughout the series, throughout the show.
Well, it's Booster. We've had a very, very bizarre show for us today.
Oh yes.
We stayed on topic.
Why? Because
we
we
actually
stayed
learned
I was
something.
gonna say.
Wow.
Would you look at
And
that?
with all of this,
That's weird.
All this bondage gear, we thought we would hear your bathhouse stories. Darn.
Yeah. You didn't go on a weird tangent once, almost.
Well, I've only
one
seen
time I was in a
two.
bathhouse and these two leather guys came in.
I've only seen or worked in two pseudo S&M things in my life. I don't have much experience with it.
I'm very sorry to
You
hear
fight
that.
strip power?
So you met the real life man, is what you're telling us.
Well, no, I worked in a club up in Toronto, and
Woo, that's close to me.
it is, and
Yeah, that's close to me too.
they had kind of that weird kind of theme going on with the S&M thing a little bit. Girls in cages. They also had a weird thing where they had on the walls, well, particularly one wall, but they had them on other walls too. They would have like mannequin arms sticking out, or mannequin legs sticking out, or just a breast and abdomen coming
Did you
out of the
work in
wall.
Clockwork Orange? What the hell?
No, this is just the club, and they always kept it in kind of it was, of course, club's always dark, but it was like used red light a lot. But what they would do is, because there was a big club and there were a lot of girls working there. I mean, geez, they would have, there'd be a good 20 girls working a night, maybe more. And they would always have a couple of girls. They had spots up on the wall where they had these little shelves the girls could sit, and they would put their arms out and kind of grab and move in a weird, almost Hellraiser way to go with all the mannequin pieces around the wall, which is pretty damn creepy. But the effect worked, though, for what they were going for. So that was one. The other place I worked was down in Atlanta, and that was more of a leather bondage place. So, but you take money where you can get it, man, and everyone needs protecting. So a bouncer's a bouncer. But that Skeletor looks really good, Elrod. How come I'm the only one with these stories?
Because the rest of
I'm
us
not dumb enough to say them.
want to stay employed.
Oh, that's fair.
And also,
I was gonna say because you're old.
Probably true. That's probably true, Rick. Yeah. Well, you work in entertainment and the bouncing industry, you see a lot of weird stuff, dude. That's for sure. Maybe Booster should become a bouncer. Why don't you become a bouncer, Booster?
Because I'm under 6 feet.
Oh, well, okay.
And he doesn't like
So
lawsuits.
Chuck Norris, just saying.
Uh-huh.
In that case, it's because he doesn't know all the forces.
No, I get it. Being a bouncer, having a big frame and a big body is like half the job, because the point
you got to look
isn't-
naturally imposing.
Yeah, you have to be scary
immediately.
Well, because the point is to not have any trouble
You gotta wear
whatsoever,
a
right?
t-shirt that
That's kind of
says
the point.
security.
You'd be cybersecurity.
I'm just around the corner from a bar, right? I don't go to it because it's a seedy little place. I don't like it.
Mhm.
But I've got a friend who works as a bouncer there, and he's like 6'5",
Yeah.
probably even taller. He's a giant, right? He's a big
Yeah.
dude, and he's the nicest guy I know. You wouldn't
no
know
one
that
gives him
just
shit,
yeah,
dude.
I
He's
look around.
chill. That's why.
Dicks all night. So he knows
When
how to be polite.
I first met this guy, right? He was in a big bandana thing at this party, you know, and he looked pretty intimidating. It was like he was all dressed up and shit. And people were like, "Oh fuck, was he? Is he like a gang member or something? Why is he all dressed up like that?" He just wanted to dress up as a pirate.
Oh, fair enough.
Who doesn't?
Who doesn't, right? Yeah,
Pirate.
that's fair. That's fair.
Well,
Well,
without
you
the
know,
fluffy shirt.
I mean, Booster, I've worked in a couple of seedy places in my life, of course, but mainly strip clubs make money, dude. There's a lot of money flowing in, so they're not as seedy as you would imagine they could be. You know what I mean?
I was talking about a bar, not a strip club.
Oh, okay. Well, that's different.
And I don't like bars. I just don't like that environment.
Good for you.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
That's just me, but you know.
It's wasting
Wouldn't do
money
that,
anyway,
whatever.
dude.
Yeah, exactly. May as well take
was,
the glass home with you with the fucking prices they charge.
I lost my job in 2010. Was the first job offer I got was to be a bouncer, and I'm like 39. I don't want to be a bouncer.
Well, depending on where you're working, you can make pretty fair money, dude. I mean,
Yeah.
you know,
I was
back
39, Chester.
so
Didn't want to. No.
But he was 39.
Probably
It
didn't
was
want to
a-
go and get killed.
The Latino
Guys-
nightclub
guys
in
happen.
downtown St. Louis.
Oh well, okay. Yeah. Those Latinos are troublesome.
El Chapos.
Tell me about it.
Welcome
That's
to
what
El
I'm trying to
Chapos.
say. He didn't want to get killed.
What you say about my tacos?
He didn't want to die.
And
man.
what the fuck you say about my tacos?
I said
About my
no.
tacos, man?
I said nothing about your tacos.
Well, you know,
Tacos are good.
Speaking of tacos,
Tasty tacos.
Morons aren't coming
I
along.
like me some tacos. That is fair enough.
Oh boy.
Yeah. This is really nice, Zach. You know, the worst place I ever worked for as far as violence for being a bouncer, I worked at the
Vinny?
Temple down in New Orleans, and that place is pretty bad. But most of
they call it the Temple.
it's
It's an
brutal, dude.
ironic name,
Yeah.
man.
It's
It's an ironic name. That's the point.
no, it's not. But anyway,
Whatever you say, dude.
anyway, most of the places I worked, there was very little trouble there. You know, because you, as a bouncer, you're trying to make sure trouble doesn't happen, and you go over and kind of calm the situation, or just your presence, right? So it's not like it's a constant battle every night. It's not like that.
I was a frequent patron, so I knew how many fights there were there.
Well, how bad
Oh,
was that
yeah.
place?
Quite a bit of fights, but there's always
Lady bad.
girls there.
Girls always start shit, dude. Sorry, Keem, I love you.
Tell me about it.
Uh-huh.
They do.
2 Banana Mike, you got something for me, dude? We got 5 minutes, by the way, guys.
Whoa, crap. Oh, I'm way under.
Well, I mean, your first one is already done, dude.
Okay.
Oh no, it's Alan. Sorry. I know you look.
Yes,
It looks
sir.
good, dude. Yes.
Sir, I'm at the tail end, and I gotta get it knocked out, so you'll see it at the end.
All right. Fine. Go ahead. Go ahead. Man, Amron's put together 2 really good pieces. Look at this booster. That He-Man's awesome, dude. Look at that. No, Booster's busy getting him fish tacos. You guys had to go and mention tacos, and the boys all getting
fish
tacos. I've never had a fish taco. Is it good?
Oh, yeah. Well, it depends. Yeah. But yes.
You like that?
I'm not a big fish fan, no. But I mean, we're talking about
Yeah, it's
soft
in
shell
Japan.
The thing
taco
you
or
did-
hard shell taco.
Either
You
way.
live in Japan.
You want it?
And you don't like fish.
Yeah, I know it's rough, dude.
Yeah.
Is it are you talking about hard shell tacos or soft
Usually
shell?
soft.
Soft shell. They're soft shell, but the fish is usually deep fried, so that's crunchy. So you get both textures either way. And then they put sour cream and lettuce and tomato on there, and then a yellow chili on the
Guac.
side. Oh, it's good.
Had it with
Oh, yeah.
cabbage. It was really good.
Yeah, cabbage. That's what I meant. Cabbage, not lettuce.
Well, I do like me some
Cabbage
tacos, man.
and,
Tacos are good stuff, man.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
I live in LA, so it's Taco City, baby.
That's cool.
Oh, that's
tacos,
right.
Tacos good. My
Oh,
favorite
man,
tacos are
LA,
the ones
that
where they
sucks.
take the kebab or the shawarma. The shawarma is my favorite taco. Those things are great. You guys got shawarmas where you are?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are
I
good
make
things,
it
man.
sometimes.
Oh
I
yeah.
don't know.
Kebab wrap. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah. Kebab wrap. I mean, it's
I
a
live
taco.
in the South, so I don't know if we have it or not.
Yeah, it's pretty much a taco. Mediterranean taco.
Yep.
All we got is taco places and some.
You are the person who
Japanese
goes on
places.
about Bojangles every goddamn week, chicken place. Then you're gonna tell me, oh, you got his
Got
tacos?
Bojangles simply in the chat now.
No, I meant other culture.
Well, they're chicken
foods.
tacos.
South
Other
Massachusetts,
culture
you got
Take care of this boy.
two places?
I'm just saying that's all the other cultural foods we have, other than.
So you have
Italian,
Bojangles and tacos
other-
in South
saying you don't have
fucking
Chinese?
Carolina. Really?
There's no Chinese.
and the Chinese
And
too.
sheep.
Oh, and the Chinese too. How about Southern food? Like I don't know, Carolina's famous for barbecue.
We
Yeah, they
do
got
have
Chinese.
that too here too. I'm just telling you that how many different type of genres of food we got.
Yeah,
here.
you said one, and now we're up to 7.
Action, romance, tacos.
Oh, we got a lot of things going on around here in North Carolina.
Booster, I can't eat it.
Surprise.
Pine trees.
You
Daniel Boone.
made him can't even. You made him can't even. You turned him into a valley girl, JD.
He did.
I did it. I did it.
That's right. He's your creation.
It's fair. Eric says double entendre, Chester. Hey now. Hey now.
Tacos in
I'm
Carolina
sentient,
as
so what do you
F.
expect?
Actually,
And that was
Carolina
a
has.
Skynet reference.
I'm actually a little bit preferable to Carolina barbecue because it's more vinegary esque.
Perfect.
I kind of
And
like
your son-in-law lives there, so
Yeah,
There you
people
go.
like it.
There you go.
Actually, my mom likes it a lot. I just don't eat it. More of
See,
a fried chicken
Booster,
guy.
you have to be careful at what falls from your loins. You have to pay attention to these things.
I mostly spunk for me.
What? He spanks the monkey.
Hey,
I have
Okay.
so much spunk.
We have like a minute left, but I got to go do something. I'll be back probably 2 minutes. So you
Okay.
guys got lucky. You get an extension. Booster, I'll be back in a pretty quick here. Go ahead.
Yeah, he's gonna be back in a jiffy, alright? So Dad says I'm in charge now.
I
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna promote some racist websites so that you can all have some reading information for the next 2 days, and then you can understand a lot of Chester's racist dog whistles.
Oh.
idea.
Yeah, that's gonna be weird because I don't know any, except for
You
Daily
don't know-
Caller. I love the Daily Caller.
Is that a racist website, JD?
No.
Oh, but it's a Republican side, and that's what the Democrats always classify as racism.
Of course.
No, we're talking about the
only know
Daily
ones I
Stormer.
think they were- Yeah, I think that was taken down, wasn't it?
Uh-huh.
They gone, yeah.
For the Daily Caller.
Oh well, guess I just have to rely on 4chan.
Well, actually, we also have a What about Babylon B?
Babylon B.
No,
Babylon
it
B is
doesn't
great.
count.
Yeah, that's
Doesn't
funny.
count 'cause that's
Satirical.
It's satirical, but I love it.
He's talking
No
about
judgment.
those websites where you can buy antique German helmets, JD.
Oh, that.
To wear
you
to
mean
weddings.
you mean the 3 letters
Christmas.
I'm not supposed to say here.
Yeah, like a gun
white
show,
Jesus.
but different.
Oh, that. Not all gun shows are racist, you know. But then again,
I
the
didn't say
Democrats
they
do
were. I said
classify.
like a gun show, but different. Like Hitler's yard sale.
Ooh, I'd go to Hitler's yard sale. I bet you some good shit there. Maybe the
See?
spear of Longinus
Case
would
in
be there.
point.
My God, dude, I'd go to that.
Yeah, tell me about it.
I want a painting of his dog.
Yeah, I want one of his
Oh,
paintings.
yeah.
Yeah, sure. Some
It
of those
used to be a
skin
painting.
lamps would be good.
Blondie.
I'm sure you could sell it.
The dog is the reason for all that trouble.
That's true. It's always the dog's fault. That's true. Anyway, guys, we've come to the end of the show. Thank you all very much, and but we're gonna have to call it here. So, Booster, yell at him.
You have to stop! You have to stop or I'll cry.
Okay, that was different. That was new. All right.
Please put your pants down, please!
All right, guys. So we've had 2 hours. These guys have put together some pretty impressive stuff, and we're going to take a look at it after we're done. Booster's going to drop the straw poll, and then we'll take a look at the draw along. Keep in mind, we hope you have done the draw along, and just go over to Twitter, put in hashtag DNQFE. All right, Booster, here we go. Come over here and critique this with me, please. Let's start with Amaran.
Okay. All right, let's start with the Amaran. Okay, I can see part of a veg. There,
A little bit, but he's not loading for me. Hold on a second.
Oh,
that's a tiny
Tune
bit
in
of
there.
beef curtain right there.
Okay.
And her nipples are so powerful, they're going through her metal bra bikini thing.
Amron, could you do me a favor and drop and come back in, please? Let's see here.
Really?
Just drop and come back in. It'll work. All right. So, Rick, we're going to look at your thing first here. Now, we got ourselves Cringer, or Battle Cat, I guess, in this form. We got ourselves He-Man. We got Orko, and we have a bucklered woman in the back. Is that Teela?
Yeah, Teela. More the 2002 version look.
So she carried a buckler.
Yeah, at times.
That's interesting. I didn't know that.
Well, it would expand out, like a disc thing.
Oh, it's like a power thing, yeah, like ISIS had. Okay, cool. Very nice. So, Bushi, what do you think about Rick's offer here today?
I think poor Battlecat is having unspeakable things done to him by Orko.
And look at Orko's eyes. He's not even hiding it.
Yeah.
It's not good. Not good.
Orko's not far enough back. Orko would have to be way over here.
Hey, don't bring logic into it. All right.
And you should be ashamed of yourself, Cross.
Well
done.
You know something, Rick, I have to give you. Your arms are symmetrical and balanced, unlike somebody else here.
Hey.
Me.
Hey now, hey. I like about 5 people went, hey. I think a lot of people felt targeted by that one.
Hey. But all right, guys. Thank you very, very much for coming in, Rick. You should come in more often, Rick. I don't know why you don't, dude. This is a perfect place for you now.
Yeah, I know. I should get in here more often.
Absolutely.
We can hide you from Dylan. We can protect you, Rick.
We can.
We can protect you.
Yeah, we got.
He'll never hurt you again.
We got a witness protection program. We got a witness
We'll
protection.
treat you really good.
I'm not afraid of Dillard.
No, that's true. You're not. But anyway, thank you very much, Rick. And if you guys like what Rick has done, please go forward from the straw poll. Let me go check out Amron's here and see if he loads. Yeah, there we go. Okay, go ahead, Amron. Do that again.
Oh, he loaded.
Amron.
Yes.
Oh, there you go. You're showing now. So go ahead
done
and
it.
tell
There
us
you
about your 2 pieces.
Oh yeah.
We've definitely got some
There it is
labia.
again.
There's labia. There's definitely.
You got some meat curtains.
And I
Oh,
guess, is that what you call them in New
What?
Zealand? Interesting.
Yeah.
And the He-Man is epic too, dude. Go back to
That's
the Teela
rad.
though. Go
That's
back to the Teela. Okay. Now go back to the
The
He-Man.
nips are piercing that middle bra.
And go back to the
I actually
Teela
really like
and
this.
stay there. Yeah, that's
Okay.
where
Oh,
we should be.
there we
Right
go.
there. There you go.
Yeah. Okay.
All right,
Yeah,
guys.
we're right there.
If you like what Amron has drawn here today, please vote for him. So basically, Amron's going next week. I think. I think he wins.
Anyway, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
It's cheating.
He's already
for damn
decided.
sure, dude. He's literally has the sword of power. And she's using the sword to reveal a single labia. I mean,
That's
my
a
God,
good use
dude.
of power.
Can you be more
Yeah.
suggestive? I mean, Jesus. All right, well, there you go. If you guys like what he's done, then
And also,
vote for
He-Man's
him.
pubes are showing.
Oh yeah, this
Oh
this
my
is
God,
not
he
his
is
loincloth.
hairy.
Oh,
This
what?
is, he's very hairy.
He is.
Yeah.
It's a wraparound pube. All right.
Yep.
Thank you very much, Amron. Nice stuff today. Actually, the He-Man's awesome. And of course, well, she's badass. All right, coming on down here to Eric. Now, Eric has also done a very nice piece today. And tell us a little bit about the backstory you've created here, sir.
Classy perverted.
Yeah, it's classic.
Here, the sorceress was taking a little dip at the pond out behind Castle Grayskull, and Orko snuck up to slip her the old hot dog.
He did, and this is Tila's parentage happening right here, I guess.
Yes. Yeah, you see his red hat matches her red hair.
It does. There you go. There's our genetic connection. Very nice.
Now we know what's under Orko's skirt.
Yeah. Ooh. I guess we do.
He be packing.
He be packing. But yes, you're right, Booster. This is respectful sensual. That's what this is. It's very nice. I love the head, though. You did a really good job with her face in that bird helmet she wears. That's pretty cool.
Love the head, too.
Yeah, it's a good job. Tila likes to watch. Well, she gets it from Dad. There you go. So if you guys like what Eric has done, please vote for him in the straw poll. Coming down here, Booster, we get Elrod, and I'm sure he's got several things here. Ooh, She-Ra is being Wonder Woman all of a sudden. So tell us what you got, Elrod.
She-Ra lifting up an invisible object.
Very nice.
We've got Man-at-Arms rooting, as heroes do for some reason.
Ooh, that's a really good Man-at-Arms. Now go back to the Man-at-Arms real quick. That is great, dude. Look at that.
He's got some battle scars because he's a badass.
No, that is a good picture, dude. Look at that, Booster.
That's pretty rad.
That's really good job.
Good detail, that one, yeah.
That's badass.
And they made him ugly like the original toy was. The Jason Voorhees face.
Yeah, it's a good job, dude.
Like
it's
a
beautiful.
Space Marine.
And then we got the unofficial one that I just sketched before the show.
Yeah, but that's leaning more toward the Conan that it was originally supposed to be. It's good. Yeah, that Man-at-Arms is badass, though, dude.
And then we've got the Skeletor.
Oh, Jesus,
with,
look at that.
glowing action.
Oh my God, he's glowing
How
in
did
the
you
dark.
do that?
That's awesome, dude. That is
How
awesome.
did you do that?
That was Scarecrow.
Magic.
Magic. Yeah. That's a
Magic.
good looking Skeletor too, though. Look at that, Booster.
That's pretty rad. And the fact that he has like glow in the dark shit is fucking awesome. I don't know how he
It
does
is awesome, yeah. All right, guys. As usual, everyone's putting down some awesome shit. And I don't know. I can't pick between the Skeletor and the Man-at-Arms today, though. Both really, really good. Probably the Man-at-Arms. That is just badass. Anyway, if you guys like it, please vote from the straw poll. It's
Man-at-Arms is a bird lover.
Why is he the penguin? How did he become the penguin?
That's how he talks.
All right.
And you know what's sad? It's like the actor really sounds like that because he was on an episode of Deep Space Nine. And he's like, we're being fired at.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And I was like, that guy sounds familiar. Then he's like, oh no. And I was like, oh, that's Skeletor.
He's in the new cartoon, but not playing Skeletor.
Really?
Yeah, isn't that weird?
That's just wrong.
That's right.
It is.
All right.
Because Mark Hamill sounds terrible as Skeletor.
Mark Hamill is Skeletor. Yeah, that's right. He is. That's
Yeah,
right.
and
I actually think
he's
it was
just
kinda
like
rad.
really Elton Johnning it up.
I haven't
Yeah, I
heard
think he
it
was a
yet,
better
but
Joker.
Mark is pretty good at voices, though.
He kind of does the one voice, if we're totally honest.
Well, he's actually
It's a
done
cool
a
voice.
lot. He has
And
many
he's just
characters.
going the
but
Joker
he
with a
is the
skull.
Joker.
He has a lot of characters, but
It's true.
I can always
He
spot his
played
voice.
the worst villain in Avatar, the last Airbender.
Okay. Let's not talk about the movie.
His
We can
best
talk about
role
the
is in regular
No, I didn't mean
show.
the movie. I meant the actual cartoon.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Okay. Well, Booster, we're moved on now. We're on JD, and I can't even, so you handle it.
You can't even. Well, JD didn't actually add another character this time, Chester. You got to give him props for that.
Fair.
No.
Fair. I think it's hiding under that
Yeah.
peck, the left one.
Actually, to be
JD?
honest with you, I just drew the one on the right is the original version, and the one on the left is the remastered looks better version.
Elrod,
yes.
you were going to give some critique.
Yeah, I do have a legitimate gripe on behalf of the fans. He-Man is right-handed, buddy.
Yep.
Oh.
You are canceled.
You are canceled.
Oh.
You are canceled.
And we thought
Big
Kevin
mistake.
Smith was bad. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
And,
man.
honestly, JD, If you shrunk down the left arm a little bit, I think the balance on this would be really good.
I was trying to go exaggerated because he's like a barbarian. So.
Yeah, no. I mean, just shrink it down a little bit, and it would balance with the rest of the drawing. I think it's pretty close, actually.
Yeah.
Actually,
I think the one on the left was way better because of the coloring. Because of the first one, I colored it one way, it didn't look that good, so I decided.
I think the second one's better. I agree.
You didn't paint the door on the left one, though.
I didn't want to. I think I wanted to keep it stone.
Yeah.
I think I wanted it to be kind of like a stone door, in the second one, like the new one
He's
is.
stoned?
Oh, the stone door. The door was changed to stone nowadays.
Like Stone Door Studios?
Uh-oh.
No.
Should I check that one, Booster? Should I do a search for that?
No, I'm trying to say the Origins version, the Masters of the Universe Origins toy line version. The new Masters line.
Oh,
yeah, no,
right, that one.
You're speaking Greek to me. All right, guys. If you like what JD has done, please vote for him in the straw poll. Move down here to Kima, a person you're not allowed to vote for because she is way better than the rest of us.
Too good.
And pretty good. She's also not loading for me for some damn reason. Kima, yeah, Kima, if you do me a favor and just drop and come back in, it'll be fine. Let's go look at Rabbit then.
Yeah, because that's red. Why's your internet being a piece of shit? What are you doing?
Rabbit is not displaying either. Let me come down here to Alan, who is displaying no problem.
Looks good. Looks great.
Alan's looks awesome. How you doing, Alan? I love the staff on Oracle, man. It's a really good piece, dude.
That's what she said.
Yeah, I mean, it's beautiful. Look at it.
That's what she said.
And I like the story behind it too. It's really, really cool. What do you think, Booster?
I think it's rad. It looks like something that I actually watch. I don't know what's happening with the armor and everything, but it's freaking cool.
It is cool. Yeah. Now, this is a story that would be interesting to tell. That's something they could definitely have done. But however, I think it's amazing. If you guys like it, please go over there and vote for Alan, the Howl Comics, and show him your love if that's your thing. Let's take a look at Kima now. She's reloaded, so it should work just fine now, and it does. And damn, that you got him in the negative. Can you bring him back to what you had before? I see you were getting ready for color. Yeah, that's freaking badass, dude. Look at that, dude.
Dude.
He actually looks menacing. Oh, there comes
Whoa.
color.
Oh,
damn. Damn. She just dropped it on you like that, man.
Oh.
That's not good. Freaking
And I
awesome,
finished.
Kima. Thank you very much.
No problem.
But you're not going to have her in the straw poll, but that's a badass Skeletor. That's actually the Skeletor we should be seeing, to be honest with you. Let me move on here. Rabbit, who is on the straw poll, and he did a pretty. I don't know who this character is.
Evil Lynn.
Evil Lynn.
Evil. Yeah, of course.
So she wears a Valkyrie helmet. I didn't know that.
Oh, she wears like a Deja Thoris, like Halo helmet thing.
Interesting. Very, very nice Rabbit. Looks awesome as usual. I'm curious of the look on her face. What were you going for here? What's the emotion on her face?
You're grilled.
I'm tired.
Well, to me, it looks like she is shocked and disappointed at the same time. It's pretty awesome. It's a clear emotion has been captured.
You just had sex with Orko too.
Oh God, that's too bad for her.
Oh,
I see. But it's really beautiful.
He does his magic, Chester. Be careful.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair. I think it's beautiful, Rabbit. Thank you very much. If you guys like what Rabbit has done, please vote for him in the straw poll. And then last, please, certainly not least, we have ourselves a 2-banana Mike, who's going to show us his stuff right here. And we're going to get to Zach too, because he's just. Well, let me do Zach first then, since he's got it up here. My God. Are we allowed to vote for Zach again?
What could have been?
Yeah. Why not?
Yeah,
pretty
no.
rad.
Yeah, definitely. If you like it, vote for in the straw poll. But I'm telling you, that's how they should have done her, right? That is a warrior woman, not some roided up, looks like a man thing. It's ridiculous, dude. that is a really good job. Thank you very much there, Zach. What do you think, Booster?
I think she needs to eat more pie. She's a skinny babe. Even than that, I'd lick her.
She's taunt and dangerous looking. It's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. All right, you guys like it. Vote from the straw poll. Coming over here last, but certainly not least, we have a 2 Banana Mike, and he's got to lay it out for us. Go ahead, sir. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
So it's just He-Man walking away from the quick stop. That's all. And Jay and Silent Bob ask him if he wants to buy a power sword.
Aw. Poor He-Man.
Put that shit in my hand, little man.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus. All right. Well, thank you very much. It's cute. All right, guys. Very good. So we got a bunch of art. I'll go through and see if I can get them all to click again. I really enjoy it. We're back to the scissoring again, which is important. I don't know why we didn't do it with that. Can't you art up the 3D model? You can't do it?
Yeah, I can.
Yeah, no, see, why didn't we get that? We should have had that.
Too much work.
Tila and the Sorceress getting at it. Ooh, that falls on another category. Uh-oh.
Nice.
Nice. Anyway, all right. So we got Amron here. We got Rick, Cross Comics. We got Eric Hawkins. And his sexy sorcerer. And we got Elrod and his multiple pieces. Very nice stuff. Very nice. We got JD and his 2 takes on the same thing. So, which coloring do you like better? I can't vote for her, but Kima looks great, of course. Rabbit's beautiful Evelyn here. You got Alan and his old King Adam. And you got 2 Banana Mike here and his little funny plug and play on Mr. Smith. And, of course, you have Zach's really, really nice Tila. All right, guys. So what's going to happen right now is Booster is going to drop the straw poll. And we're going to take a look at the draw along. Once again, that's on hashtag DNQFE over on Twitter. Yeah, go ahead, Booster.
Right meow.
Right now.
All
right. So he's dropping that. There it is. Very nice. Very nice. All right, guys. So get in there and vote. Pick your favorite. And we're going to take a look at the draw along. Do we have some offers today, Booster?
We have quite a few offers tonight, Chester.
I'm happy about that. I'm all about it.
It appears that this one really inspired the folks, the people, no less. You ready to go for it?
I'm ready, dude. I'm ready.
Very ready. Okay, the first one, who's very quick today, is I'm very biased. He's my personal favorite, Blue Moon Cartoons.
Blue Moon
has given us a very, very buff He-Man and a very buff Skeletor.
That is awesome, dude. Look at that.
Let's bling it out.
That's cool, dude. That's cool. That's cool.
I love this stuff, dude, so much. How many followers does he have? 86. Why are you guys sleeping on Blue Moon? He's so good, dude. I freaking love this.
Definitely be following Blue Moon, dude. He's amazing. He's got that Tex Avery thing down, dude.
Yes, and he's like practicing all sorts of editing shit. I'm gonna get a copyright strike for this, but he's doing all sorts of shit. You know, he's even showing like his process and everything. He's recording everything. He's editing shit. This guy's good, man. When he gets famous, he better remember me.
Thanks a lot, Blue Moon. Awesome as usual, dude. Very nice.
Here's JC.
Oh no. Kevin lied. Orko died.
Crisis on Infinite.
Kevin lied. Orko died. We got a Crisis on Infinite Earths tribute here with He-Man. No, with Orko's very long body.
Yes.
Nice.
He's melting in his
Kevin
arms.
lied. Orko died.
To be a hashtag.
It rhymes even.
It rhymes.
Very nice, JC. Thank you very much.
Very much,
Yeah.
Awesome. And once again, Jason Gonzalez being way too good for. Look at this stuff.
That is awesome, dude. I like to see him finish that, man. That's cool.
Absolutely. There's a little battle cat and has He-Man and the pubes and everything. I'm still retaining the fact that this is not a loincloth. These are pubes.
Yeah, he's just a wraparound dude. That's the way it is. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yep, absolutely.
And he's screaming at something, some way.
Yeah. Thank you very much, Jason. Very nice, very nice.
Sounds like Ray Romano for some reason. Thank you very much, Jason Gonzalez.
Ray.
Ooh, Eric's got something for us.
Deborah!
Eric,
I do a perfect Ray Romano. You know, Sid, you gotta get the baby from my side.
Who is Ray Romano?
Deborah. Is Eric and Boyd?
Well, what I do see here is
Sid.
Evelyn, I guess, and
think
she
that's
has
Evelyn.
ended a Kiwi, which is always good.
Is she? Oh, she is! Ah! It's a little Twitter booster.
And he's been staffed to death.
You would know less. I don't care for this piece. I'm gonna skip it.
All right. Thank you very much, Eric. Claudio.
Claudio's back, baby.
Ooh.
Oh, got a He-Man on the Battle Cat, riding along.
I think this one is
Claudio.
actually He-Man. You know, I think this is way too dirty. We can't put this on the show. That's just beyond PG-13.
But Claudio speaks. He's speaking to us. He says, "I wanted to focus on one of my favorites, Battle Cat. Someday I will have a tiger to ride all over the place."
Oh, yes, you will, sir. Yes, you should, sir.
And I get a beautiful Brazilian tiger
to
woman.
a man. He's east of you. His name is Vladimir. He will hook you up. Yeah.
Exactly. He'll get Joe Exotic for you.
Yeah, he will.
Here's JCM's done a Evil Lynn.
That's
beautiful
nice,
babe
dude.
in the
I
front.
like that, dude. That's pretty cool. That
Do I
drone
like
is
it?
awesome, man. Look at that.
Do you like it?
I do like it, dude. It's
There's a
pretty cool.
rad little throne. I don't know who Evil Lynn is or what she does, but hey.
Well,
I
I
know
think
what's rad.
she's the female lover
Her
of
name is
Skeletor, I'd
Evil,
imagine.
and she does Lynn.
Yeah, she gets boned.
The other way around.
Oh,
Hey.
hey. All right. That's a good job, though. Very nice, dude.
We have a Jake Skyrocker, Jake Chimpanski. Even said, "I just flipped you." Bellcat is pointing at his bowl. Hey, there's still food in the bowl. This is a very
That seems
relatable
like
thing for
my-
any cat owners. Yeah.
Yeah, that definitely seems like my cat.
Cats are pricks. If you haven't, I don't know if they're dumb or if they're just pricks.
It's probably a little of both.
They're bipolar.
I got a
A
dog.
little both.
You know,
Yeah. And dogs will usually clean the damn thing. But
they lick it clean. Yes, they do. Yeah.
my cat will harass everyone to feed him, and they'll put food in the bowl, and then he'll just walk away. He's an asshole.
Yeah. Yeah.
I have to say thank you to John. He's in the chat. He's
Audio
at the
once
bonus
again. Ooh. Very sensual sorceress of Castle
Nice,
Grayskull by
Claudio.
Claudio over here.
Whose eye is
Lovely.
spying on her, though, Claudio? Is what I want to know.
Mine, that's me looking at it from my looking glass.
John
Well, that's
Phillips says,
right.
I voted for Rick, and no, I will not apologize. Fair enough, sir.
That's probably a reference to her as bird. She turns into a bird.
Oh,
Like
maybe.
a hawk.
Maybe you're right, Rick. Yeah.
Maybe.
Looks like a bird eye, yeah.
Jay Garza
Very
says,
good one,
Neocene
Claudio.
says hello. Okay. And he'll drop in next week. Nice. So we got a lot today. It's cool, dude. We got
Dude,
Joshua.
cool.
Joshua gave us something
Joshua
too.
Hughes. Since when was Joshua Hughes good at art? When was this a thing, Chester?
I don't know. I'll take it, though.
I don't like it.
I don't know why there's a puppy, though. This is disturbing me.
I don't like that he's
Well,
good at art. He's
that's right.
not
The
nice.
Christmas special.
Huh?
Yeah,
I'm
it's
not
Christmas
nice. I'm evil.
I'm evil.
I don't want to be nice.
Are you jealous? Joshua's better than Booster.
Yes, no, of course he is. He's very jealous, yes. Good
How
job,
dare
Josh.
you?
Good job, man.
Very good job, Joshua.
Very nice.
We have
Eric
Eric
is
Hawkins
cheating.
and hello.
My
What do we have here?
sketchbook? Oh, hey, there you
We
go.
designed my tread bike thing. Much
It's awesome.
like
You
He-Man
should
Booster.
have TM'd it, dude. You should have TM'd it. Notice me, senpai. Fair enough, dude. You are.
You
noticed.
have been noticed.
Yes, you have.
Senpai has noticed
Yeah.
you.
And notice that each of the engines that other people didn't look like a dude's ass.
Well, I don't know what he's talking about. Oh shit! There you go. And what is this? There you go, shooting multiple angles of it.
Yeah, that's really good, Sketchbook. Very
That's
nice,
awesome.
dude. Yeah.
Thank you. That was way too
Kiwi
cool
man.
for one of my
Kiwi
designs.
man. We got a lot today. This is awesome.
Yeah,
who
we're
knew,
still going, dude.
Yeah.
We're still
Pablo.
going. We got
Uh-oh.
Pablo
Oh, damn.
Romero is
Damn.
coming.
Yeah, Pablo, what are you doing? She's wearing way too many clothing. This is a Pablo Romero piece.
Titty not popping out.
I have expectations.
There's a zipper in the back.
There is, yeah. That's right. Yeah, Orko's got to pop
Lordy.
out. That's beautiful, Pablo.
Pablo
Thank
Romero
you,
is
dude.
just ridiculously good.
He is very good. Yes, he is.
That's awesome. Thank you very much, Pablo.
It is beautiful, and the cleavage is accurate.
And Jason Robinson here now.
Jiminy.
Oh, that's awesome.
Dude, no, come on, claps.
That is so
claps. Cute. Calvin and Hobbes, that's perfect, dude. You get claps,
That
Jiminy.
in 2 hours?
That is gorgeous, dude.
I bet he drew this ages ago. Is there a date somewhere? Where do we find it?
Yeah, but no, come on, that's badass,
a 1
dude.
and an 8.
Good job, Jiminy. Oh my God, dude.
Very good job.
Yeah, that's freaking perfect, dude. But that's certainly generational though, because he's our age, Eric.
Cool.
Do the younger people know Calvin and Hobbes or no?
I know of them.
Yeah. That's freaking awesome. So that's great, dude. I can't even begin to pick a favorite. No, I gotta go with Jiminy. Simply because that's
Jiminy?
too perfect, dude. That's too perfect.
It is very good. It's very well done.
Yeah. They're all beautiful.
Well, I'm biased. I'm going for the redesign of my bike.
It's really good though. There's a lot of good stuff. But
Jiminy says, "Shush, Booster." Yeah. Is that a little 13? I see. This is an 8-year-old piece. Get out of here. That is cheating.
It's still perfect though. It's awesome, dude.
It took him that long to finish it.
Yeah. Shade indeed, Jiminy. Shade indeed.
He went back in time, you know.
He actually, that's his job, but he works in the commercial world mainly. Although he is doing some comic stuff now with Nasser.
Been live streaming quite a bit too.
Yeah. But he actually is a commercial artist. So good on you, dudes. Great stuff from everybody. Thank you all very much.
Very much.
Very much. It's great stuff. Let me go over here and pop this up to the full screen and go vote myself because it's time. So let's see here. Who wins DNQFE He-Man edition? I, the protagonist, known as He-Man, He the Man, is acquiring abilities beyond your imagination. You might find it to be very powerful, even. Okay.
Oh, I found one more by Eric and Boyd. He added the DNQFE instead of hashtagging it.
All right.
Eric, I found it. Don't you panic, for goodness sake.
Oh, that's not bad. That's not bad. See, now this one, this is just before she kills the bird. That's what happened.
There it is. He's giving her little smoochies. She isn't skewering him at all. He's just giving him little smoochies on the toesies.
Spikes him with the staff. That's what happens. Yeah.
And then he becomes her lover and evil, and they take down Skeletor together, and Booster Kiwi becomes the big bad of Eternia.
There you go. That's she.
With a beautiful babe.
Now, you know what I'd like to see coming out of that scenario, Booster? I'd like to see someone take this little baby Kiwi and see what he looks like with the power sword, making him Super Kiwi. And therefore,
I think it was just like, how my sketchbook drew him.
Maybe. All right, let me vote here.
I did that a while back.
Amaron is drawn his most haram piece yet. Fair enough. Eric Hawkins is being an old pervert once again. JD the Comic Otaku has had incredible restraint and hasn't added in an out of context character. He did. One Doom Rabbit is actually really good at painting. Why are y'all sleeping on him? Fair enough. The Hollow Comics actually drawing something I'd watched. Yeah. Cross Comics is making Orko do unspeakable things to Battlecat. He is. Erotimus Flash threatening Devil's Advocate like a personality first. Fair enough.
Treating.
Treating. Thank you very much. I was a
Love you,
Freudian slip. Two Banana Mike is here too. Aw. So
I didn't know what he was drawing.
I don't know who to vote for though today, Booster. This is actually hard.
That's what she said.
Yeah, no, yeah, okay. You guys always trying to beat yourself to that.
That's what she said. The three-way tie.
This is a tough one, dude. I don't know who to vote for because I don't know who's winning. I'm on the same page you guys as you're voting. I'm so conflicted.
It's a coin.
I'm going. Okay, I did it. I made a choice. You know. That's a tough one today, though, dude. That was a tough one. And boy, it's close. It is absolutely close.
Oh boy. And oh boy,
right.
am I tired.
That's true. Well, we got about 30 people in here and only 22 votes for. I'll let it go for a little bit. But I'm happy that we got a lot of people in here watching, a lot of people drawing along. He-Man drew it. Scooby-Doo drew a little bit. Nightbreed, which should have drawn a lot of people, didn't, though. What's going on, Elrod?
What the fuck is
that? One that should have been advertised better. Just need to advertise better.
Oh, fine.
Yeah.
That's Booster's
Get this
fault.
work,
I'm
man,
glad
for
when it's not
loyal.
my fault.
That
That's
show's
always
still
good.
getting traction.
Yeah.
Never
But
Booster's fault.
yeah. And while we're sitting here waiting for more votes to come in, my wife is watching some kind of short dating anthology thing, and they're following suit where no white person is allowed to be with another white person. It's pretty amazing how that is nowadays.
Sucks.
You know, my favorite dating show is that one about the autist people. That's great. The Undateables is an English show. They just get like really autistic people together and try to get them on dates. It's so good.
Oh my goodness.
That sounds like crap. I don't know what you're talking about.
No, it's amazing. There's this one kid called Michael, and he just always sounds so suave. He's like, "I see you and I both have autism, haven't we?" And she gets like, "Yeah." He's like, "That's good to know."
Oh shit, dude. Damn.
What's this? A Royal Spaniard? Of course it is. I would know.
Oh goodness gracious. Yeah, no.
These are like the tree trunks.
Hollywood is so idiotic. It's so dumb, though. I mean,
amazing.
They're exploiting autistic people now.
Of course they
Yeah.
are. They take advantage of
Jesus,
everybody
I know.
because they're actually racist. JD.
Get yourself a beautiful babe. A beautiful
They're
autistic
assholes.
babe.
They're assholes.
Yes, they
No.
are. We're well aware.
China's asshole.
English are the
China's
assholes.
asshole.
No, it's definitely true. The English are assholes.
English are.
I'm going with that. Straight from that's JD
Terrible.
quote,
Yeah.
by the way, Rabbit, not mine. JD.
English asshole. You get yourself a beautiful autist babe.
That's
She can
right.
do your taxes.
Anyway, we got 25 votes here. I'm going to go a little bit longer, and then I'm going to end it.
some
Do
of
keep
them
in
do.
mind, voting is easy. You don't have to download anything. Just click on it, vote, and you're done. And we got 26 now. Very nice. Oh, and it broke the
Ooh,
tie.
that broke the
too.
tie.
It did, yeah. So I'm going to let it go of 30 seconds here. Would you like to count down, Booster? Very methodically.
Does it have 30
not for
appendages?
30, no.
No.
I'll do it in my brain. How does that sound?
You do that then. You do that then.
Yeah.
And this white lady who I kind of recognize, she is like, dude, take me and fuck me now.
Oh my god, fuck me. Yes.
Yeah. This is my wife watches. I don't know what it's called. My wife watches the show, and it's like the most female thing ever.
Go like 10 seconds.
Yeah, about 10 seconds. Yeah, I'm counting. Yeah.
Oh, he's counting.
Oh yeah,
down.
you getting lucky, brother. She's all on you, dude. All right, cool. Back to us, and I'm calling it. There we go. All right, guys, we got 26 votes. We definitely had a definitive winner, and we're going to go with it. So here we go. Down out of the votes, unfortunately, we have 2 Banana Mike, we have 1 Doom Rabbit, and we have JD. All of them did really good stuff, though, and thank you guys for coming in here. And claps for our runners-up, please. Claps, please. Thank you.
Yay!
Very nice. Very nice. Very nice.
I don't mind. I love coming
Well,
along here.
oh, that's okay, JD. We're just having some fun. But
I know. That's what I'm
then we
saying.
have our
I
copper
love
medal has
coming
a
on
3-way tie. Thank you. You just keep talking, JD. You go ahead. And the 3-way tie is between Omron, Eric, and Cross Comics. So thank you guys very much. Congratulations. Very nice. Very nice. They were tied for a while up top, but there was someone stepped away, and Elrod came in second place with 5 votes. You were so close, Elrod. So close. That Man-at-Arms is badass, though, dude. It's freaking badass. So was Skeletor. But today's winner, and I get it. I get it. Alan from the Howl Comics is the winner with 6 votes. Gold medal around his neck. Claps indeed, sir. Claps. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. Thank you. Now, here's the thing.
So I still won because the guy I voted for won.
There you go.
Sweet.
Well, so you still win.
Oh, there you go.
Now, here's the thing, Booster. Last week, I could be incorrect, but last week, Alan won as well, didn't he?
No.
No, Armor won.
That was
Armor won last week.
Armor won. That's right.
That's when they
I get
canceled.
them confused because they sound so much alike. Anyway, so therefore, because Alan won, then Mike will definitely have a show next week. Yeah, so we're safe with that. So.
It's funny. Sometimes I say terrible shit, and you think Armoron said it, and I'm just here to like laugh at myself.
Well, no, you guys have distinguished accents, but there is something about your voice that throws me off. I don't know what it is. But anyway, I just age. I'm old. How's that? Can I use that? I'm going
We'll think about it.
Yeah, thank you. But here's our winner today. Great piece. I like the story behind it too. I mean, Alan always does really good stuff. And but the story behind it is kind of cool because you're right, Booster. I'd watch that. That would be an interesting story.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I'd be all over that shit.
Well, yeah, but he's
I
without
don't have
the
pronouns
sword.
in my thing, so they'll never hire me.
No, they're probably not. No, you're certainly not in their category of conversation. But we love you, and it is absolutely amazing. The comic book he was showing off looked good, really good earlier too. So thank you very much, Alan, and thank you to everybody.
Thank you, guys. Thank you for everybody voting. Thank you.
Oh, there you go.
You're welcome.
All right, guys, we're going to call it here today, and we're going to. Yeah, he got my vote too. But we're going to call it here today, and keep in mind we'll be back on Sunday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'll be talking about the various news and various things, and just laughing and angsting and all those kind of things we do. Come back and join us. But other than that, does anybody have anything they want to announce or they want to?
we draw next week.
I do.
Supernatural. That's next week.
Oh. Yeah. You know what, people? You know me as the guy who draws next gen, but you guys know I make all the characters and a lot of art. So basically, check out my DeviantArt. That's where I usually post most of my art on.
And where is that?
DeviantArt, you know.
DeviantArt who?
DeviantArt.com.
JD Dishman.
So JD Dishman. So that's what they need to know. JD Dishman.
No, JD Dishman Art. One word.
JD Dishman Art on DeviantArt. So is D
Dishman Fart?
Is that like a porn art site or something like that?
No.
It's not. JD Dishman / Sasha. What was her name?
Gray.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, okay. Chester remembered.
Yeah, damn right I remembered. I appreciate it, pretty lady. All right, thank you very much, JD. Checking them out over there on DeviantArt at JD Dishman Art. Anybody else?
You can check out the Zombiful World of Oz.
Ooh.
Yes, it's still on Indiegogo live. Kickstarter, I am knee deep in fulfilling right now. Picking stuff up and it out. So
there you go. All right, and Zach said he got his copy today, so that's nice. All right, guys. Well, that's it then. Thanks to all the artists. Thanks to all the viewers coming in and being part of it. We do love doing this show. It's a lot of fun. I know for me, I love art. You guys know that. And Booster just is Booster. So
I'm here. I draw in this paint, and I'm making a comic with a guy. We're going to be posting a bunch of stuff slowly. Well, kind of promoting our little comic called Obsidian we're doing.
You know, I've mentioned this before, but he's really improving, dude.
Shabby? Oh, he's getting good. He's getting good, dude.
Yeah.
I guess we must have caught him at one of those tier moments where they kind of it just all comes together and you level up, I guess. But he is getting really good. So, all right, guys, thank you very much. We'll check you out in 2 days. Next week, we're doing Supernatural. Love you, and stay safe. Have a good weekend, and later.
Goodbye.
Secret Comics Presents is still available on Indiegogo.
If it is a micro machine, it's not the real thing.